another new overlay. So, guys, we're going to introduce the lovely, amazing streamers we're going to have on the podcast today. And of course, we have a lovely new 5 overlay for it, but this is actually the 11th PJ podcast we've ever done. It's a bit weird to say that considering like we're actually like 11. It's been like 2 years. We just do them like every 2 months. But this one's specifically focused on Xmas as well as cozy gaming. And a lot of people here actually do cozy gaming just in general. Some of us do variety, some do cozy. And it's an Xmas special as well. So, you know, because it's near Christmas. But we have the lovely Curly, Erin, Stevie, which you go by Steves as well, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, because I was like, which one should I put as the command? So I put the full name just to make sure that everybody knows. Of course, Mix City. Am I saying that right?
No, but that's okay. Nobody does.
Tell me how to say it. Tell me how to say it.
Anxiety. As soon as I say it, usually people
Anxiety.
are like, oh,
Anxiety.
anxiety. Oh, but like until you say it out loud, people have no idea how to say it. So you're not alone. You're in good company.
Makes so much sense because I seen your bio on it. It was like, this is to do with anxiety. And I was like, still read it right wrong.
Listen, these streamers, you can't figure out their usernames. It's impossible.
I think it's the rule to get everybody's name wrong once as a streamer.
At least once. Mm-hmm. True.
True story.
Or 10 times, you know.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. Of course, we have the lovely Houseplant as well, which I've been trying to get you on one of my podcasts for ages. I know, and I was like, cozy gaming would be perfect.
Yes. I'm so
exactly excited. Perfect. So what we'll do, we'll go around, we'll introduce all the streamers. If you want to go and follow anybody, every single streamer on here has their own commands, as well as !Mark Podcast. You want to check the Twitch, but all their socials are linked as well, which you're welcome to check out. And I definitely encourage you to go and follow them all because you don't know what game they're going to be playing. Like, trust me, the amount of times we've all probably played a game and people have been like, what is this game? We're going to go check it out. Literally, people check out so many games just because the streamers alone. So go and give them all a follow because it's worth it. But we'll start with Curly. Would you like to introduce yourself, your channel?
Sure.
Where to find you? Whatever's easiest.
Sure. So I'm Curly. I'm a variety streamer. It's really funny that you say that I'm cozy because I would not classify myself as cozy.
No?
No. I would say I'm more like chaotic cozy. Like
hey, that counts. That counts. I would say I'm sweary cozy.
I'm sweary.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. But I am a former ballet dancer turned variety streamer. I play a lot of first-time playthroughs of games. Right now, I'm going through Baldur's Gate 3 on Tactician for the first time, and then I decided that I was going to also go through the RE series, and I'm on Resident Evil 2, and I'm also doing that hardcore for the first time. And yes, this is the first time I've ever played. So like, I just like to do a lot of challenges for myself and just be crazy, have fun, really emphasize just having fun and just being a nerd and just embracing everything that you are and everything that you do on my channel. So easiest place to find me is on Twitch, just Curly. But I'm, yeah, so that's me.
That explains all the usernames. When I was typing it in, I was like, Curly Ballerina? What?
Well, I used to be, I used to be Curly_dancer. And then when I hit partner, I changed it to just Curly. So like all of my other usernames are some variation of Curly Dancer or Curly Ballerina.
Oh, is that why the neon sign is like a curl, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh. Okay.
Wait, I didn't catch that.
That makes total sense.
I know, it's like almost become my unofficial not logo.
That's adorable.
So I just like did this because I thought it was cute, and then I was like, oh yeah, it looks like a curly Q as well, so that kind of fits, and I just stuck with it. And I was like, yeah.
I love that. The purposeful stuff. Love that.
Yeah. If I ever were to change up my walls and paint them, I literally will have to do something to make sure I never move this thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll figure it out one day.
Oh, trace it on and be like, oh, I need to move it.
Like hardwire it into the wall. Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. So, Stevie, would you like to introduce yourself, your channel, and also happy belated birthday? I think it was the
happy
18th or 19th. Happy birthday!
Thank you. Yeah, I'm almost a Christmas baby, you know. So yeah, it's always fun because you get all of it in one, and I love it. And I'm like, Christmas is like such a fun time because I can celebrate, and I love the music. I actually really enjoy Christmas. Some people aren't into it, but I'm like, I love it all. I love the music and everything. But yeah, you can find me at Aaron Stevie on Twitch. We play everything, you know, just like Curly. Like, I don't know if I'm really cozy. We can be at times, but I think I get it confused because sometimes I say like, oh, I'm cozy, and then I end up playing like Phasmophobia on nonstop.
Hey, that's cozy. That's cozy for some people.
Yeah, can be.
It's true.
That's true.
Like, oh, I love the horror stuff, but yeah, we play anything and everything, and I talk a lot, sometimes too much, and it's always a blast. And yeah, we just go with the flow over there and play all different kinds of things. And we played like Lethal Company last night until like you know, I don't know, 2 a.m. or something, and I was really into it. But it was like fun and spooky but cozy at the same time. And yeah, it's really great. But I do I stream on Twitch full time, and I love it. And this has been such a home for me over the last like 6+ years. So yeah, it's great. I really enjoy it. I'm like, what else do I do whenever it comes up to these? I don't know. Oh, maybe you've seen me on the React channel. I do a lot of stuff with the React channel on YouTube, so that's really fun over there. So, but gaming is my love, talking is my love. So thank you again so much for having me and all of us, Queenie. I'm so excited to be here.
No, I honestly, like, I'm happy you all agreed to, because it is really late. I was like, I don't know the date, and the Twitch Women's Guild says, yeah, if you ask, you know, I'm sure we'll be able to try and get it on front page. I was like, yeah, that'd be great, but when? And then I got the date last minute. I was like, oh no, I don't know if they'll be available. So yeah, no, appreciate you all coming on.
Love it so much.
So it is like don't worry about the cozy thing. It's like cozy games, but like variety, and then Xmas on top of it. It's all sort of like in between.
Perfect.
It's like everything. And everything, definitely. Yeah, would you like to go next? Pause. Yeah. Just trying to figure out what side you're on for me, but yeah.
Oh yeah, wait. Are you? I was just going how you introduce people. Do you mean me, or do
you can go next? Actually, yeah, you can go next.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah, no, you can go.
I would like to introduce myself now. Excuse me.
You can do it. Go. You go.
I'm sorry. Okay, so hi, Anxiety. You can call me M. Don't do all the anxiety stuff if it really stresses you out. It's okay. She, her. So my coziness, so my goal is to talk and be vulnerable and share all the stuff that goes on in my head, which is depression, anxiety, ADHD, and hopefully that makes you a little bit kinder to yourself, and thus want to go out into the world and be kinder to others. Because when we feel good about ourselves, we tend to be a little bit kinder and more patient with other folks. So that's my jam. I also talk a lot, although I don't know, like, considering like we're streamers, so
it's like a streamer requirement, right?
I feel like we have to. I feel like that partner check means that you are a verified talker.
Yeah. Like at some point you were sent home as a kid with like talks too much, won't let the teacher explain. Oh, did I hit a nerve? Okay, all right. Anyway,
please stop calling us out. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's my show. We like talk a bunch and about all kinds of stuff that just everybody goes through. And then when we're not doing that, I have leaned very heavily into Disney Dreamlight Valley. And, you know, we went through a phase where we did Animal Crossing and all that. I am absolutely obsessed with Kingdom Hearts and Disney and corgis and a bunch of tea. So if tea's not cozy, I don't know what is. But so cozy's the name, cozy's the game, and that's my favorite thing to do. If you feel comfy in my chat, I must be doing something right. That's the goal.
Agreed.
I love that.
I love your tree at the background as well.
It has ornaments from subscribers this month, and it's actually for 2 years I was taking off Christmas because I was so burnt out and I wasn't feeling good, and so 2 years I've streamed for 6+ years, and two years in a row I was like, I can't do Christmas this year, I'm sorry. And so this is my first return to Christmas. I'm like, yes, the tree's back up, we're doing ornaments, we're doing the whole thing, fam. Yes,
I love it. Right, so houseplants, right? So it's houseplants or houseplants, because I was in the stream and nobody would say the name, and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to pronounce this. This is going to be
It's
great.
the name only. It's the name only. Yes, it's Houseplant Girl only because Houseplant spelled the regular way was not available. But yeah, I'm Houseplant Girl. Sorry, my mic's weird. Am I like cutting in and out audio?
Oh, you were there for a second, but it's like, yeah, as Em says, it's like up and down a little bit there.
Weird. I don't know why
You're not cutting out. It just like
No.
it sounds like it like equalizes you and then it gets mad.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyways, I'm Houseplant
you're
Girl. Also not too much of a cozy streamer, but we do play some cozy games. I play a ton of Sims. I play a ton of Animal Crossing. Well, my community will not agree with you. I used to play a lot of Animal Crossing, but mostly a lot of Sims now. But yeah, my community likes to vibe a lot. We do like those cozy vibes, but more of the feral vibes, I think.
Queenie's like, I invited all of these cozy streamers onto the stream. None of us are cozy.
I would say everybody is. Look at their backgrounds.
No, but
Like-
we're all cozy at heart, right?
Yeah,
There
I
we
would
go.
say like if it like cozy for me is like inviting and stuff like that, but like
Oh, okay.
yeah, because it's
Yeah.
like because look at everybody's backgrounds, it's like all nice, clean sweets, you know that vibes. Everybody's got the same similar vibes. Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah.
I would say so. Yeah, cozy and feral is what Chat's saying. So yeah, it's perfect.
I see them now. It is cozy.
Cozy and feral.
But anyway, so excited to be here. I know we've been trying to get me on for ages, so it's very exciting.
Exactly. Oh, did you say where to find you, and also how long you've been streaming
yeah.
for?
So I'm coming up on 2 years actually. January is gonna be my 2-year stream anniversary. Very exciting. I can't believe it. Twitch like truly changed my life. Like I came on here because I feel like everybody else during the pandemic, I was just like lonely and had nobody to talk to. So started streaming, and it's just been like such a crazy, insane ride. Like this last year alone has been absolutely crazy. But you can find me on Twitch at Houseplant Girl. I'm also on Instagram. I'm trying to go live on TikTok, so you can also find me on TikTok as well, for more cozy and feral vibes.
Hey.
Love it.
Oh dear. So yeah, obviously everybody knows where to find me anyway, because we're on the channel currently. But as a sort of cozy, chaotic, and whatever else sweary, I think is the right word, because I'm Irish, so we're allowed to swear. We've a legal document says we're allowed to, and nobody's allowed to say anything about it. Yeah, I think obviously there's a couple of little things we want to mention, because this is a Christmas special. X's traditions. Like I know that you do the same as me. We do like little baubles on the tree. But did anyone else do anything for your chats, like cozy wise? Like, do you do anything for it, or do you celebrate it, or do you just like go around Christmas games or anything?
I mean, I can talk about it.
Go,
I mean, so
yeah.
I've only, similar to Houseplants, I've only been on the platform for a year and a little over a year and a half now. So,
Oh,
yeah, I'm like a-
babies on here.
I am a baby streamer. Like, I'm not even
Yeah.
going to hit my 1 year until May next year.
Oh my
Like,
god,
I'm a baby streamer.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, I'm like, so I actually have never done anything, because even last year when I was streaming, I had to take like a month off at the near Christmas time. And so now this year was the first year I've ever done anything, and I feel like everybody does stuff, and I'm like, how do you guys do things? I don't even know what I would want to do.
Oh,
So yeah.
yeah.
Planning for sure. You have to. I'm sorry.
No.
Can you tell me
No.
how are you
Yeah.
gonna call people? Do
It's
we
open.
talk?
No,
I'll
it's
just
open.
talk.
Open,
Okay,
yeah.
talk.
Okay.
And I'll just move topic from go to the next one whenever.
Okay. Just double checking. So I just published a piece on this for Take This, which is a mental health nonprofit in the space. It's all about like, hey, how do you combat loneliness in this time of year? And I feel like as streamers, we are the anti-loneliness for a lot of people, kind of like Houseplant Girl is like, right? You did it for yourself, but then how many people do we help feel at home? But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that you can do, but a lot of it, unless I guess you just do like a Discord game night, a lot of it requires you to be like, hey, right, that's coming up. I don't know. And who has time? Like, because you're already streaming and doing 4,000 other things, and who has time? And But we do Christmas card exchanges. One of the other things that I talked about is obviously you could do games, you could do community check-ins, and like have people like do once a week everybody checks in with each other and it's like, hey, how are the holidays, because it's a tough time for people. But we do a Christmas card exchange every year, and
That's so
So sweet.
that's pretty neat. But I will
I like
say
that.
the past 2 years I haven't been able to do it. My mods were doing it, and so it was a little bit slowed down. But this year we're back in full force. We had like 15 cards exchange, like 15
Oh.
people exchanging
I
cards.
love that.
And
Sweet.
I went in being like, oh, nobody's gonna want to do it because we haven't done it in a few years. So
Aw.
I'm just gonna have a Google form. That was wrong. I will not be doing that again, because then I had to manually match people. But there are
Whoa.
websites. You literally, I think it's called Secret Santa. I think it's the website. If you type in Secret Santa into Google, it comes up, and it's a site where like everybody who wants to do Secret Santa, you all put in your emails, and then it says, oh, draw names. That's what it is. And then it tells you, hey, it's time for everybody to input their address, and everybody inputs their address, and then the app matches you with everybody. So you don't have to do any extra work. But of course I was like, only 5 people will probably do it. I can manually match people, silly goose. Yeah, so that's something that I also recommend. But again, like you have to, and we have folks most people have folks internationally, so you have to plan it like November.
Mhm.
Otherwise people aren't gonna get their cards. Like that mail doesn't work like that. So
Yeah.
And I swear
It's a
this
lot.
whole year has been absolutely flown by. I didn't even
Oh,
know
yeah.
that we were in December by the time we hit
Yeah.
December.
Easy.
yeah.
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 Yeah. It's been crazy. I think the year's really flown. I mean, actually, speaking of the post, I sent something. So I live in Northern Ireland, which is close to Norway, technically. Like, we're still in like the same area. It's technically, you know, we're not too far away, but it took 2 months for one thing to be sent that was sent at the end of
Yep.
October, and they've only just got it.
Wow.
And I was panicking because I didn't track that one, and the one I did track took 40 days. So I was
my
like,
gosh.
oh,
But
so
my
everything's
gosh,
panicking.
you thought about it that far. You're like,
Yeah.
I should send this early.
It never arrives. It's such a stressful thing at the moment. So yeah, you have to plan it. If you have international, you really have to plan well in advance.
Mhm.
What about in real
True.
life traditions? Does anybody do anything like, you know, like, because me, right? The only thing like I'm doing that's a slightly tradition is I buy an extra Christmas jumper every year, and I'm like, that's great.
love
So I
that.
just buy
I
them.
love that one.
I do like
Yeah.
that
Yours
jumper.
right now. It's
Very
so
cute.
good.
I keep
good time.
buying them. I've got like 2 Pokemon ones now, and then a Baby Groot one. And I buy my partner one as well. So he's got all these ones, and I bought him a Charmander one this year. And it looks cute. I love Christmas jumpers. They're just so cheery.
More
I feel
importantly,
like
are they
we're the-
matching? Do
Yeah,
they
do you
match?
That's a
we
good
have
question.
we have a couple of matching ones. So yes, like the Charmander and Bulbasaur, they match.
Aw,
Man.
They're like,
my God.
yeah,
That's
those ones
so
are
cute. That's super
love
cute.
that. That's
I love
awesome.
that.
But,
Yeah,
like,
nerdy stuff.
M said we also do in my community. We do the Secret Santa every year. We've been doing it since like I started my channel, and it's amazing.
cool.
Yeah, and we also do it internationally, and it's been so fun, and it really brings the community together. And you know, we have like a little section in our Discord where we like share our pictures and we talk with each
Aw.
other. It's our Secret Santa group, and you know, it's all totally optional. And yeah, and the mods help set it up, and it's amazing. It's just a lot of fun, and it brings everybody together. And outside of that, I don't know, like personally traditional, I guess I'm starting to create my own traditions with my partner for the first time. So
Same.
yeah, we just like
Same.
put, like a little 3-foot tree, and like the community sent me
Oh,
ornaments, and then I buy an ornament every year, and I'm like, this is just really fun to kind of like create a little space for us that's a little festive. So that's about the
Love that.
extent of it for me personally, but it's about like being that cozy time of year. I feel like everybody loves that. You wind down, you start to relax, and it's
Yeah.
just the lights are so pretty. So I love it. I love this time of year. But yeah, that's about it for me. What about you
Yeah.
guys?
My boyfriend and I usually go to see lights. We usually drive around, and there's this one like neighborhood near us that goes all out for Christmas decorations. Like they're like huge scenes, and like there's music and lights and like moving stuff. It's crazy. So we always go to see that. And then Christmas Eve we order sushi. That's our little
Yes,
tradition.
I love that. I actually might steal that from you.
That's
You
a
should.
good
It's the perfect Christmas Eve meal. It's perfect.
I love
But if you're Italian, I'm married to an Italian, and you do the
I
feast of
am.
the 7 fish. There you go.
Yeah.
You did the feast of the 7 fishes. But like, why cook the 7 fishes if you
When
can
you
get
could have them
uncooked
delivered to
and
your
have them
door?
delivered to you? Beautiful. I love everything about it.
Exactly.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
that's us. Lights and sushi.
I love that.
I do
It's
too.
the
I
little
love that so
things.
much.
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
the little things.
That mean so much, that really create
Literally.
like that space for you during the holidays. I feel like it's everything you said. I instantly was feeling like, oh, I want to do. We were all like, I want to do that. That sounds great.
No, you guys have got my ideas brewing for next year. I've got to
know.
set up like a Secret Santa or something.
I know. I'm
No
literally like,
pressure. No pressure. No pressure.
I've literally
But plants only in your one.
the draw names.
Draw names. It's a
I
site. It'll
bookmarked
do
it.
it for you.
Yeah,
The only thing,
so
let
brilliant.
everybody know, whoever's organizing it can see everybody's address. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
but it's usually like the streamers, so folks
Yeah.
don't usually mind. But just
Yeah.
make sure to disclose that so people
That's
know.
true.
But
Yeah.
otherwise, only the person sending you something gets your address. So it's the
Okay.
person who organizes it, and then just the other. But just okay.
Okay,
That's what I
quick
think.
question. Quick question on that, but I do have traditions that Drew and I are actually starting to work on.
Oh.
But Drew is my partner, by the way. So do you guys have like a price limit that you guys do for your
You can.
Secret
You can
Santa?
set a price limit, and then
Oh.
actually people can pick out gifts in that price limit from Amazon to like inspire
So
people.
clever.
Nice.
It's so good.
That's
So
so,
good.
clever. I
Mhm,
love that.
mhm,
Okay,
mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is actually the first year that Drew and I have ever been alone because we moved away from our family last year. So like I grew up in Maryland and then we moved away last year because of my job. Because I'm not a full-time streamer. I have a job.
Me too, girl.
Samesies, samesies.
And so we moved away, and so first year that we decided not to come home. So we are basically building up our traditions ourselves. So all of a sudden we were like, we are going to make sure that we found a really close restaurant and they make dinners for everybody that you can just pick up. So we picked up dinners.
Amazing.
We're gonna have a nice little fireplace. We're gonna be playing some board games. Like
Love
I'm so pumped to just relax, sit by our cute little, because we also got like a 4-foot tree and decorated it, and it's already pre-lit and it's also fake. Like I'm not gonna do all the decoration. And so like we have like a little 4-foot tree. We're just gonna relax, play some board games with our puppies, and just snuggle. I'm so excited.
Oh,
That's so
perfect.
sweet.
It's really what you make it. It really is.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
amazing.
1000%.
Sometimes, like, I feel like those years where it is really chill and you're like, let's have fun. Let's make it, what it is. Those are the best. And you remember those.
Yeah.
yes.
Agreed.
Yes.
Definitely.
The small things.
You guys get
Especially-
snow, don't you? You guys get snow in
Oh,
the
I
US.
get snow. I really hope that we get snow this year. I want a white Christmas, but I also know recently it's been so hot because of the
Yeah.
hurricane that I don't think we're gonna get snow.
Probably not. Yeah. I'm in the
Yeah.
Northeast, so we should, but
I'm in the North Midwest.
yeah,
But, like,
you should, but
I should, but I'm
knows?
not going to.
who knows now? Who knows?
I'm in
I
LA.
am.
We will not get snow.
Same.
You can make your fake snow. There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy about it. Don't worry. I
Oh,
grew up
then
in
there you
New York.
go.
I don't
Okay.
need it.
Oh, there you go. There you
I
go.
love snow. I love snow, and I have 2
I
miniature
love
Australian shepherds. So they literally
My
jump
corgi loves
through the
snow.
snow,
Like
and
little
it's just
dolphins.
like the little
Yep.
dolphins, and
Sweet.
it just makes my heart so happy.
He's
Oh, so
so
happy.
My corgi loves snow, and he like comes down. His face is all covered in it. It's just so much
Wonderful.
joy.
It's
And
glorious.
My kiddo is a year old, and so last year Christmas was
Oh.
I don't even remember it honestly because he was so teeny tiny, and we were just like taking care of him. But then this year he's slowly starting to figure out like all the Christmas magic, and like, oh, this tree lights up, and every night he comes over to the tree and he like pets it gently because we've been teaching him to not pull at the tree, and like it is. Kids are not for everyone, not in any way, shape, or form. I'm finding that, but these magical moments like are everything. Like Christmas for the tiny little kiddo are just something. It's just like next level because we did all the cozy stuff ourselves and everything, and then you like last year, like I said, it did not count. I was like, I had not slept. It was like a daze, and so this year it's wonderful. And he's also not in the age yet where he will like go and tear apart the gifts under the tree because he doesn't really get it. So it's like it's not too chaotic quite yet. So we're just enjoying him being like, ooh, lights, great, perfect, awesome.
Is anybody the kid that used to sneakily unwrap your presents and then rewrap them so that way you can figure out what they were?
Definitely.
I didn't do that either.
Mine hid mine, so I never got to see them. They only got taken down at the very last day, like at night.
Yeah.
There's no way they'd let us near it.
My parents tried to hide them.
Yeah,
My
where
brother
do
and
you
I
hide
knew
them?
all of the spots.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, I lived in the countryside, so they hid it in the a barn sheds in the like upstairs where I couldn't even get to. So yeah, no, they hid them all
We
right.
have like a crawl space.
No. My parents didn't think about that. I don't think they wanted to do that, so they hid them very poorly.
This is seriously a problem that I've been thinking about now. I'm like, what am I gonna do next year when he's gonna be like, oh, I know Santa's coming with gifts. Where are they, Pony?
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to hide them.
They're just in the
A
basement
lockbox.
right now.
Oh yeah, well, the basement will do. Just don't let him in the basement.
Yeah, but he goes in the basement. That's the thing. Dad's office is in the basement, so
Just tell him there's like a crazy person in the basement.
Yeah, that we got it. We'll figure. Guys, we have a year. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
I believe in you.
A present
I'll
locker?
report later.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a giant like plastic tote. You know those like big, plastic totes that you like.
Yeah.
So I put them in there, but then I wrapped them, and I was like, well, I don't want to put them back in because they're gonna get messed up. It's a real non-problem, is what I'm gonna tell you.
Are you ready?
Not
This is what you do. You get a storage container for 1 month.
There you go. Solves.
There you go.
Oh
It's
my
extreme
God.
measures, but they have to be done.
Yeah. Are you committed or not? I don't know.
We have a little pug, and we've so the last couple of years we had his birthday on stream because he's like sort of like a part of the stream. He's been there since
of
like
course.
he was born, and he's done a bit of he's like sort of mostly in a wheelchair now because he had like a spine operation and stuff. So he's like half in that, but in the house he's not because we put like all these, the jigsaw puzzles you get in like gyms, the padding?
Yep.
We put that all around downstairs, like so he can walk everywhere mostly. And when we have any presents wrapped, he thinks they're for him now because he's had so many birthdays in stream, so he will try and open them. And
That's my
because
dog.
that's exact same as your corgi then, because like, so for example, we have presents under the tree every year for like our subs and stuff like that. So he comes up, and he was up like last week, and he's taken up, and he was sniffing it, and he realized there's no treats in this is nothing for him. Devastation was in his face, and he's like, no, I'm not opening it anymore. That's it.
Aw.
He was so angry. He went downstairs, had
Betrayal.
a huff as well. He's like, no, I don't want to speak to you guys. Where's the treats?
What a
So-
smart.
No, so he knows
Clever.
which toys are for him. Like for sure, I guess they might probably smell like doggy. Like I don't know,
They must
but
do.
he knows he does not go for any gifts that are not dog related. And I found this out because I was we are part of a corgi group, a statewide corgi group. So so we are friends with other people who have corgis and are as obsessive about corgis as we are. So this goes down. This is a rabbit hole if y'all want to go down it with me.
Let's go.
So we do.
I love it.
gift
I love it so
exchanges
much.
for our dogs because of course you do. And so but it happened. So one of my friends is Jewish, and so I bought her corgi it was like a little Hanukkah bag, and then it had guild in it, right? Like stuffed guild. And so I was so excited to give it to her. I was like, oh, she's gonna love it, get it, because Hanukkah, haha. And then one day I left it on the floor, and I was like, I'm gonna wrap it. And I thought I closed the door into here because this is kind of like, this is my space. I came in and I see him. He has the bag. He has the guild ripped off of it, and he's walking around with the bag still attached to like the cardboard backing in his mouth. And I think I posted a video. I want to say I posted on Twitter the video, and I'm going, "Hey bud, what do you have?" And he just like shifts his body around like like nothing. I can see, my dude. I can see. Did you take that? Is that yours? And he he keeps turning his body, and I'm like, eventually he's like totally all around. I'm like, my dude, I got you. I caught you red-handed, and he leaves it and runs away, like. I
love him.
That's so adorable. Oh my god.
He did nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
He did nothing. You just left that there. How am I supposed to know it's not for me immediately? Right. Yeah. So same energy.
We don't even wrap presents for our dogs because Drew has
Why
no
would you?
patience. He's like, we're just gonna give it to them now.
Oh,
Love
actually,
it.
Stevie and Heist, have you guys got cats?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She was over here. I think she went to go
I
take a
think
nap.
I saw her when she like came into frame. Yeah, and I was like,
I went down to chew a bone as soon as I got
oh.
yeah, she's a little Chihuahua mix. Her name is Bean. She's very cute. We give her presents every year too, but we also don't wrap them because she thinks every package is for her because of BarkBox, which we don't get anymore. So she still thinks every
remember.
package. They
remember it
she
once.
remembers.
Yeah.
Oh, she remembers.
One time is all
She
it
thinks, yeah, she thinks every package is for her, so we just present her with them. She usually gets a new bone, a special pig's ear, and then also have to torture her because this is how she pays rent for the year. She lives rent free all year, and that's how she pays it. We have little antlers. And we pose her in front of. We have like a ladder with like a Christmas blanket and like our stockings and stuff. Hates every single second of it, but it's
How does she stay still? Because my dog would never. My dog
She
would be
just
like,
kind of like
excuse me.
she's got like ears back and she's just like stiff armed, just like staring, waiting for it to be over.
Oh, I love that. If I don't move, they can't.
Yeah, she's like, if I don't move, it doesn't count. So
I love that. That's so sweet. I have a cat, just one cat, and his name is Oliver, and he's an orange cat. So I didn't know
the crazy cats.
Yeah, he's orange and white until the internet told me, oh, the one brain cell. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? There's like a whole subreddit for it. And now I'm just like, oh man, he's my orange boy.
Can you elaborate? I have no idea what you're talking
you
about.
The orange cat.
oh my god.
I didn't either. I'm a
you're in
dog
for a
person,
treat.
so I don't know the cat things.
Right? So, okay, apparently there's like this, and it's very true. With orange cats, they call them like the one orange brain cell, and there's a whole subreddit for it because with orange cats, they are weird. Like they spaz out, they have weird tendencies, they'll bite you and then love you the next second, and they just like they're spazzes and they are just behave oddly compared to like other colored cats and types of cats. So that's where the whole thing like comes from, and maybe chat can add on to it too, or you guys can, but yeah, that's what
It's true.
Is there a reason for that?
I don't know, but like I think that it was like one of those things that like caught on with the internet, and it just stuck. And now I get it because I have an orange cat. He makes the weirdest sounds. He gets so excited. He runs all over the place. Like he when he gets his wires crossed is what I say. Like he gets spooky, he'll go like when they're territorial, but it's like that's what he does when he's excited. He doesn't get scared. He gets excited and does like the spooky cat.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I did not know
fun.
this. I didn't know that.
I had 2 orange cats growing up.
Okay,
they're both so dumb. One brain cell between the two of them. Like, oh my gosh. They would both get the zoomies constantly, like dogs. It was like unreal.
Did you know that only happy dogs do the zoomies?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No
So
idea.
if your dog does the zoomies, it's because they are happy.
Girl, don't make me cry on the front page like that.
Oh, I will whip out all the dog facts. You have no idea. I love dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, I love them too. I wish we had a dog. We live in an apartment, so we're not going to get one until we have a yard.
You gotta pick
I want to run around him a little bit, but
I mean, you've got an orange cat.
Move.
That's basically half and half at that point. So,
Basically.
that is so true. That is so
Yeah.
true. I didn't know that about dogs, so they're happy to get the zoomies.
When they get only
That's
happy
sweet.
dogs get the zoomies.
That
Also,
makes
the way that they show love to you is by pressing their entire body against you.
That's their hug.
Yes.
That
dog
is
hug.
their
all the
hug.
time.
If you
Oh
take
my
your-
god.
they take
Yes,
your
that is
forehead
Yeah.
their
and
way of
Wow.
telling
Yeah.
you that they love you.
Oh
Aw.
my
Yeah.
god.
You've been
The
blessed
counselor's
by a
about to
dog.
cry.
That is the best. I love
Yeah,
that so
there's
much.
your
Dogs are the
story.
best. Dogs are
Yes,
the
they really are. I
They're
actually
so-
I had to fight with somebody at my job one time because they told me I have 2 miniature Australian Shepherds, and if nobody in it knows anything about Australian Shepherds, the one thing to know is they are hyper. They're exceptionally smart
corgis.
and
Mhm.
hyper.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
when I moved, I was like, I'm having a yard.
Yeah.
I moved to a fairly big city, and so everybody at my work was like, "Oh no, you need to live in the city," and I was like, "No, I'm going to live in the suburbs.
My
where
dogs
I
need
can
a
get
better
a
life than
yard." Yes.
Exactly.
I was like, "I will have a small house with a big yard. Thank you very much."
Yep. Yep.
And that's what I have.
that's perfect. That's
I
all
know.
you need to. It's just that's so
so
great.
glorious and fenced in. More importantly,
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's the dream.
that's the
That's
life.
it. That's
Yeah.
it. People don't know. So Australian Shepherd, and please, miniature Australian Shepherds, and please correct me if I'm wrong. They're also herding dogs.
They are, yes.
Do y'all want this podcast to be the dog podcast? Because
Yeah.
I just realized I was like, we've been talking about dogs for a long time. But
Go
I'm not
for it.
apologizing. But yeah, so they're herding. They're a herding breed, and
They
so
are.
are corgis, and people
Yeah.
don't know that, and they're like, oh,
Corgis are
corgis have
cute.
cute butts, and miniature Australian Shepherds are just like cute, but they're bred to herd cattle. And the whole point is like they're small and short, so they can kind of weave in between their feet and all this stuff.
Oh.
And so they're. I never made it on YouTube, but my dog has a video with like 45,000 views or something
Wow.
ridiculous. It's not monetized because it's just like the one video I posted on this channel of him passing his herding test. All this to say, they are extremely hyper. They need a lot of attention and a lot of running around.
Yes.
And high. They
Look
are
at this
a lot more
baby.
high maintenance. They're very smart, and so like you need to run them out. Otherwise, they like don't know what to do with themselves, and then they'll take it out by like eating a wall. Not that
Yep.
my dog did that or anything like that.
or
Of course
or,
you would.
or cords on a light post. Not that I've learned how
No.
to change out multiple lamp cords in this puppy's life.
No, I
Wait.
would never do that. Last true story. Last true story. Not last true story. Last true dog
All the rest are
story.
lies.
Okay.
All the rest is a lie.
Everything else.
Verified liar.
So we brought our dog home from this wonderful woman. She dedicated her entire life to like having the best corgis that you could possibly. Anyway, so she's wonderful. Dog is well loved. Okay, so she goes, I've been raising corgis for 7 years. And I go, and I was trying to impress her, and I child-proofed my house before we brought him home. I was like,
That's what it does.
we put, covers on the sockets. He's gonna be so safe. And she looks at me and she's like, I have been raising corgis for 8 years now. Never in my life have they licked a socket, but thanks. Like, okay. I kid you not. The little rascal comes home the same day, and I watched, he's never done it since, and I watched him come over to an outlet and go, looking me right in the eye. And he licked it, and I was like, how did you know? And I texted her, I was like, I'm telling you this happened. She's like, there's no video, he's never done it since, like, what happened in
He's
his
testing
brain?
you.
Yeah, that he was like, oh, this socket? You covered this up? You want it? He looked me dead in the eye, too. Anyway, so yeah, they're smart.
Wow.
They're really smart.
They're stupid. Mine literally climbed over a grate one time.
Yeah,
Spider
believe it.
climbed. Spider.
Oh my
climbed.
gosh.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We watched it and we were like, how? Dogs are great. Sorry.
Dogs are great. Dogs are great.
Love
anyway,
dogs.
They are.
cozy.
I'm so
cozy
sorry.
dog
Cozy
videos.
totally like went into dogs.
Dogs are
Oh my
cozy.
God. Listen,
Dogs
millennials
are
can't
cozy.
afford kids, so we raised our dogs as kids, and then
Exactly.
I had a kid, and so now I have 2 children, and my dog doesn't understand why he has to deal with a child in the house. He's very
Oh.
sweet, but
Are we all millennials though?
are we?
I think so.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so.
Millennial,
Ah,
raise
I'm
your
sorry.
hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
For all of them, okay.
Check.
Check. Oh yeah, no. Definitely, I do not want kids. I have dogs for that reason.
Yeah, literally same.
Totally, I get it.
Totally fair.
Oh
Agreed. Dogs and cats. I think I get a cat after Alfie. I think I get a cat. But pugs are pretty sort of low maintenance. They don't do too much, so they're great. They don't do too much, which is the reason why we got them. So he ain't climbing anything, thank God. But yeah, he's
Is he loafy? He likes to just like chill and.
well, yeah, he just sort of loafs about the place. Yeah, he'll move a loaf and then he'll stare at you and be like, "Hey, I think you're cooking food. That's great. I'll have some of that. 5% for me." You know, so
Thank
he
you.
just stares at me, just like with these big, huge eyes. And the thing is, right? I don't know how they do it, but pugs already have big eyes. And then as soon as food's happening, it's bigger and bigger and bigger, and he'll stare at you and be like, "Hey, that's food for me, right?" And like, no, it's fucking not. So yeah.
I think that's like 99.999999999% of dogs have that mentality. You're
Yeah.
cooking?
Oh, yeah.
What's for me?
Okay, not my sister's golden doodle.
That's
And
why I said. That's why I did not say 100%.
There's one exclusion.
There's one
I've never
exclusion.
met a dog in my life who is less food motivated than this doodle. Like literally,
Wow.
I was trying to get her to do something. I tried to get her to like get into her bed, and so I took a cookie and I put it on her bed, and she literally looked at it and was just like, she looked at me and looked at the cookie and then walked in the opposite direction. I was like, what is wrong with you? Girl, like, if you give me a cookie like that, I'm walking over wherever you want me to go. What is wrong with this dog? It's broken? I don't know. But it's the
Ooh,
only
good
dog I've ever
question.
met like that.
Good question, and I'm so sorry to interrupt this, but what's everybody's favorite Christmas cookie?
Oh,
Peanut butter
boy.
blossoms.
Those are
Ah.
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Christmas
Those are
cookies?
holiday ones, right?
You don't have Christmas cookies?
No, it's just like boxes of cookies randomly, like biscuits, we call them. But
Oh.
like,
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The butter cookies in a tin.
Butter cookies,
that I was
yeah,
oh
talking
yeah,
about.
okay,
Oh,
yeah, butter, yeah,
The
yeah,
ones
okay.
that you use later for the sewing kit, you know, that one, right?
Mhm.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I
Yeah.
suppose.
Queenie is like, what?
No, wait,
I
you
said-
don't
I've
do that in the UK? That's not a
You
thing.
guys don't bake.
Well, I don't have a sewing tin to begin with, but like, you know, we don't bake any cookies now.
Oh, it
You
must be
bake
an American
Christmas
thing.
cookies?
But like, we definitely have like traditions. I don't know a single household that does not bake cookies at some
A cookie,
point.
right? There's
What?
some
A
kind of
cookie.
cookie that your house
Yeah.
makes for Christmas for sure.
Yeah.
I always do the most. I request. I don't bake. I request the most complicated one. They're butter horns, and they are
I know what
yeah.
those are.
everything.
Those are so good.
They're
my-
everything.
Mine are these Scandinavian almond bars that my mother makes, and they're basically just
Ooh.
like this delicious almond cookie with slivered almonds on top and a very light icing on them. And it's like they're not very sweet, but they're delicious.
Love that.
Yeah.
Those sound really good.
Okay.
My,
all right.
my family
So that's clearly an American tradition. I did not know that.
Yeah, it is. I didn't either.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because we always had, it's like sugar cookies, or you said peanut butter blossoms. My family has like a history, like a recipe that was passed down of like molasses cookies. And I'm like
Ah,
not a gingerbread
yes.
fan or like that, but just
Same
because I'm like, maybe because it's been passed down for so many generations, I just genetically love them. But I love them. They're so good. They taste so good. But yeah, you're right. Never really
That's
realized
so
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
Until Queenie like reacted that way, I would have never
Right?
thought that that was only American tradition.
Not
Yeah.
only that, I
Yeah,
literally was assuming, like, I feel so bad. I like assumed and presumed because Walkers are like my favorite cookie.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh,
butter cookie, and they're from the UK. And I was like, everybody in the UK must eat these. So I feel
Queenie
so
is looking
bad.
them up. She's like, "What are these?"
Oh, these things, the ones with the Scottish tartan things. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've,
Okay.
I've
Yeah, it's
seen
like
it.
this. Okay.
I've only seen.
Well, I
I've-
feel horrible. I've just assumed these things about you folks.
I've
I'm
only
so
seen
sorry.
old people order these, guys. I don't know. I've only seen old people have these. My gran had these, yeah, but I've like
All right. Well,
Well, you know what? I'm old at heart. I'm 30 going on 89. It's fine.
Yeah.
They're delicious. I'll have you know. Your grandma had great taste.
You're not alone. No,
Yeah.
I'm unfortunately I was thinking the same thing. So I was like, oh
Right.
yeah, I grew up eating those at Christmas.
So yeah,
I just
Queenie,
assumed.
those used to we used to get those as gifts as well
Yeah.
growing up.
Yeah, because
And
they're
the
so
family
heavy.
So, and then
Mhm.
people would use the leftover tin because it's a pretty decent tin
Mhm. It's one of
to
those good
use as a
stainless
sewing
steel.
box.
Yep. You put all your
I'm
needles
not
in there.
joking.
Yeah. You never sew, but you
No.
have the box.
You just have the box because
In
you
case.
can't throw away a decently good
Correct.
tin. Like
No.
you just can't.
no. You
We
use
all
it for
grew up in the
something.
same household.
I think that's what it is. Queenie's like, I did not live with y'all. I don't know where you were.
We had like pretzels and stuff, like pretzels and like little dry things and like loads of like, you know, nuts and stuff like that. All cashew nuts and things like laid out.
Okay.
Damn. Sort
Alright.
of.
I mean, that's yummy, and I definitely eat that as well. Sure.
Yeah.
That's also a thing for sure.
We definitely wouldn't bake. We
Everybody's
didn't
okay.
bake anything either.
I love this. I love this so much.
I'm sorry. I'm
you.
sorry. I didn't mean to assume, and I still feel horrible. I like assumed, and then I was like, Queenie, how could you not bake cookies?
I know. How can I not?
Girl.
The place would burn down though. I did have like a HelloFresh sponsor, and I near burnt the kitchen down because.
Oh god.
Do you know the kitchen roll? It's the worst thing ever. The kitchen roll. So Simon, my partner Simon, he put like candles like around the kitchen in case I did burn anything. Anyway, he's like, Ro, could you just grab me some kitchen roll? So I went and grabbed the kitchen roll, pulled it out right beside the candle, just ripped it, and then it started burning. And I was like, oh shit! And so the alarm went off. You know, like the house alarm, the fire alarm, everything went off in one go, and it was just like. Yeah, they shook it out the window. We were like, oh my god, like literally could have burnt the house down if I didn't notice it. And like ADHD, you're blind, you don't notice anything. So if Simon wasn't there and he wasn't eating it, the place would have burnt down. I would have been gone.
Have you done a
So,
cookie
yeah.
stream since?
No. It's for the
wise.
best.
Probably what?
Yeah, sounds like good choices were made since then. And that's what matters. You learned, right?
I've,
It's all
I've
about
only
learning.
I've only done it once, and I dropped my camera in the finished product.
I would end it all. I would end
Yeah.
it all.
No, I
I
have.
laughed so hard because I was like, "You guys wanted it up close and personal view, right?"
Oh my
Totally got it.
On par. So my husband is the baker in the house, and I was having a rough day, and I was doing an interview with a therapist on stream, and I was so excited. So we're doing this, and we're talking kind of serious, and then he comes in and he brings me a brownie with ice cream on top, vanilla ice cream. So it's like this
Yum.
decadent, amazing, beautiful thing. And so naturally I go, oh, chat, y'all want to see it? And I turn it like this.
Oh no.
Y'all know how that ends? Can you
Yes.
figure out how that ends? I go, hey, chat, look. And my entire keyboard, I mean, obviously everything. I will also tell you, I did eat it still. Because, like, you know, that perfectly good brownie. I mean, I didn't, like,
beautiful
spoon out.
commitment.
I didn't, like, spoon out the ice cream. That's gone. But the brownie, I'm not wasting good brownie. My poor keyboard. That
No
was
shame.
many years
Yeah.
ago. But
Aaron, houseplants, have you guys done cooking streams?
Oh yeah. Oh man. I had to like ban them because it was like there was like a cooking stream and I'm like half the time I'm like about to like cut my finger off or I'm like so distracted because I'm trying to chat at the same time I'm trying to cook and it's just not a good mix. But since I started like anti-anxiety pills, I got like being totally
Yes.
I could actually kind of balance it better, my chaos, like I was like focused more and I was like, okay, now I can like do chat and like prioritize and it's not as like high, but it was like kind of a lot for me and I was like, I can't do it. One person would say to me like, you're using the knife wrong or you got to make sure.
oh no. Don't backseat cook.
Don't
backseat cook.
I will do the
Exactly.
opposite. I will do exactly what I'm doing.
Make
It's
it
harder.
right.
I
Right
would
the camera.
hyper fixate on it and I'd be like, shut up, I'm not doing that. Like I'm holding it fine. I'm cooking fine. Everybody cooks differently. I would just start to get really like intense about it. And then it would just make it even more stressful on me. And I was like, all right. Or maybe we should switch to like cooking instead of baking. And it didn't matter, but they've gotten a little better. I've just kind of put the brakes on a little.
No, full on. I have so much respect for people who cook or bake on stream. I've
Hard.
seen, and like,
Yeah.
Chef Andy Lanique, If you ever watched it,
Oh, yes.
it's
Oh,
Yeah.
incredible. It is
Mhm.
amazing to watch because it's magic, right? Like he puts in, I don't know, soup, and then it comes out and it's like delicious and amazing, and it's succulent, and like it looks like you want to eat it right away. I have just so much
Yeah.
respect for cooking streamers, and then trying to do that while you're doing chat. I can barely bake like a chocolate chip cookie by myself in silence, like in the kitchen, you know?
that's the thing though, because it's science. Like I feel
It
like
is
with
science.
food, you're just like
Yeah.
you can whip up whatever. Your imagination, could go
Mhm.
wherever. You could throw whatever in and try it. Does it work? Kinda. Does it not? No, whatever. But
Like
with-
Link in Breath of the Wild, right? You end up with like questionable food. But it's still food. Like it still gives you a heart back. Yeah.
But with baking, you can't. You can't.
No.
Really like
No.
baking.
No.
And I'm
Around
also a
right now.
mathematician.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it probably works for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
Making
go.
is math.
Yeah.
It is.
It
It
is.
is.
It is. You do not mess
Math.
with. I have a friend. I love watching Nailed It on Netflix. It's like my favorite go-to comfy cozy show. And I have a friend who's like hardcore baker and a cook. Like every time you go over to her house, you're like, you would better not be ordering pizza. Whatever you're making. So, and then I was like, let's watch Nailed It. Like it's so fun. It's a baking show. You'll love it. And I turn over and I look at her and she's just like, I can't. Why are they doing that? Why is she? That's so bad. That's gonna be so bad. That's gonna. So I was
That's
like,
me.
if this is stressing you out, we can't watch that. That's it. That's okay. I'll
That's
turn it off.
me watching
Yeah.
those shows. I can't do it.
I did it. My first cooking stream I did like 3 years ago. No, two and a half. And it was because this is a new house we moved into. And like, I don't own much like stuff to cook with because I don't cook anyway. Like, I'm just awful at it. So there's no point. It runs in my family. We're all awful and we're all just the worst. So like, yeah, anyway, I was cooking like, Galaxy cake pops.
Yeah.
It's like just little sticks with cake on it and then like a little icing on it. And I was like, I got all the ingredients and stuff, but I never actually read the recipe. And it was like, so I needed a can opener. I needed like a mixing bowl. I needed like all these other things, like a whisk. And I was like, I don't have any of this. And my chat were just sitting there like, why don't you have anything in your house? It's like, because I've only moved in for like 4 months. I don't cook. Why would I have a can opener when I don't open any cans? Like, what would I need all this? And they're just like, you have nothing in your kitchen? Like, no, of course not. Like, I have knives and forks. So I sat there with a normal bowl trying to mix this stuff, and the bowl was literally overflowing. I was like, all right, I'll pour it into two bowls mixing the same stuff. And I was like,
Is that not entertaining? I don't understand. That sounds entertaining. I would be very interested in watching that. Like, what is she gonna do next?
was.
I don't know.
I had people coming in like from the cooking stream, like just the cooking like section, like, what the fuck? What is this a cooking stream? Like, it's an experiment. Let's see what happens. Maybe, something could go wrong.
Is this a cooking stream or a catastrophe? You never know.
Exactly. So it's just always entertaining. But honestly, any cooks have seen that, they would cry. They would literally cry to themselves. What we'll do then? We're gonna actually get stuck in this. We'll move on to our favorite cozy games that we play on and off stream, or like any games in general. But like, it depends, right? What is the game that? So for me, like, I play a lot of BattleBit on stream, but if I'm gonna play something off stream, where it's like solo, I play like either Stranded: Alien Dawn, which isn't really like cozy. It's just like a top-down strategy game, or like Fae Farm. I really love Fae Farm. I don't know if anybody's played it. It's so nice. It's so chill. And then if it's on mobile, I'll play like Kairosoft games, where they're like management games. A bit like you guys said about the like you put food together in Zelda. They're sort of like that. With like, it's like a sushi one, it's a little sushi restaurant one, and you're making all this like different sushi together, and customers come in and stuff. So I think like cozy wise, they're very much like what I would do. But yeah, anybody else like play something on and off stream?
Yeah. So I don't do any the games that I play on stream. I don't play them off stream, but
Ooh.
off stream, mainly because since I do so many first time playthroughs of games, I want my chat to experience it with me. So I don't do any of the games that I'm playing on stream off stream. But currently I'm in a rotation of 3 games off stream. Hades is one that I'm like obsessed with right now. Like recently got super obsessed with, which is not cozy even a little. It's so rage inducing.
It is rage. Definitely.
And then the other one is Valheim. I play a crap ton of Valheim off stream. That is so comforting to me to just like run around, beat things, and chop down trees. I don't know what it is.
Have you played Ark as well then?
I actually have never played Ark.
You like Valheim, you like Ark. It's like chopping down trees, building stuff. Only with dinosaurs that can eat you. So if you don't mind T-Rex killing you, it's fine.
Okay, maybe. I'll contemplate it. I'll definitely contemplate it. And then I just got into Sea of Stars, and that is relaxing.
Ooh.
Ah, yeah, that was actually one of the trailers I was gonna mention today. But yeah, no. Dude, that game looks
So
amazing.
It's so good. 10 out of
It's
10.
an RPG,
recommend.
right?
It's a JRPG.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Those are good.
Yeah. It's so good.
I
And it's such a
personally-
beautiful story. I've cried like 6 times already.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it a remake or is it
No.
first, like it's brand new?
Came out this year. This year has been the year of gaming, I swear. It came out this year. It's an indie game. It's a beautiful game. It's wonderfully well done, but it has like that retro feel to it. It's beautiful. 10 out of 10 recommend.
All right. Oh, I love it. Those are my favorite. JRPGs are always so cozy. I'm like you, Curly. I like separate the two, where I have games that I play for myself and then I have games that I play on stream. And sometimes if I'm like really into something off stream and I'm feeling that cozy kind of vibe, I'll want to bring it on and on stream and just play it a little bit, no matter where I am in the story or in the game. I'll just like do like an off, like, all right, I'll play a little bit of like, if I'm in the middle of Zelda, I'll just play a little bit on stream. But I recently, I don't really know if this is cozy, but I just got into Vampire Survivors. And I really got into it. And it ended up being one of those like really cozy games for me off stream that I played the heck out. Like I 100%ed it because I was so into it and I looked forward to it and really enjoyed it and had a lot of fun like just playing it and managing it. And yeah, it was definitely cozy for me. And it never made me like, I know it can be kind of stressful, but it never stressed me out. For me, it was really enjoyable. And I know you said about Hades, but I feel like everybody's like, you got to play that game. So I really got to try that because I feel like I would really like it.
The worst part about Hades is like, you're just like, just one more run. And then the one more run turns into like 10 more one more runs.
That's all it takes. Oh, I love that. And see, I feel like on stream, I love what's really cozy is playing co-op, like specifically with like my mods. And that's why we played like Leap Company yesterday, because I really enjoyed that. Or Phasmophobia or Deep Rock Galactic is another one that I really, really, really enjoy. That's super fun. So it's really cozy for me to do co-op, not like against each other. I like, which is fine. I played like Party Animals and stuff, but I really love when I like can collab with people in game. Like co-op is my favorite. Yes, Rock and Stone. That's so fun. The collaboration for me is like, I'm all about that coziness for stream games for sure.
yeah.
Agreed.
I feel like I'm kind of a fraud. I don't really play anything. I don't really play that many games, to be honest. I play like 99% Sims. I play totally streams on Sims, and
Sims
then
cozy as
I
fuck.
love Sims so much. I love to play off stream too. So like,
Awesome.
but I have separate saves. Like I have a stream save, and like I only play that save on stream. I only go through that storyline on stream, and then I have a bunch of like personal saves as well that I play through on my own. I sometimes
fake.
I don't know. I just like don't really play anything. Like I play The Sims. I say I play Animal Crossing, but technically I haven't played in like 6 months or something.
The Animal
and
Crossing
then-
police are coming.
I know, I shouldn't have said that. I really shouldn't have said that. They're gonna come get me. They're on the way.
Oh my god.
No, but I've been playing a lot of Suika game. The fruit game is really fun.
Oh my God,
that to
Suika.
me. So good, so relaxing. I think anything that I can play on Switch in my bed is cozy.
Agreed.
And also just like, I feel like cozy gaming is so much more than just like the cozy game you're playing. It's like if you're by yourself and you're vibing and like you're just having a good time by yourself playing games, like that to me is cozy gaming. Even if,
Agreed.
the game is a shooter or like something that's not technically cozy, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, I only play Sims.
If you wanted something on Switch, there's a game called Moonstone Island, and it is so cute. Like it's like I think you can kill monsters in it, but it's like, you know, farming, and it's like pixel, and it's honestly the sweetest thing. You're basically like I don't know, maybe a witch.
Island?
Yeah, Moonstone Island.
Yeah.
It's like really, really sweet, and you're like, I suppose a wizard or something. I'm not sure, but you can go to from island to island and stuff. But I think you make one your main home, but it's it's one of the best games I've played in a while. But yeah, it's a pixel style. I don't know if it's a JRPG. What would you call it? I don't know. I suppose like it says it's a cute creature collector game. So you do like collect creatures and you build and you kill other like spirits and stuff like that, or like, well, collect them, it says, but like you still have to KO them. But yeah, it is quite cute. It's one of these games where like it's like really it's for Switch. It's so nice to just chill out and play. But yeah, that's definitely what I recommend if you just want something to just like put on your Switch and just play in bed. Like that one's really cute.
That's the best. I've been watching my friend play that pizza game. Have y'all seen that? It's like Good Pizza, Great Pizza, I think is what it's called. But you run like a little pizza shop, and it's so freaking cute. And you like make your little pizzas, and you get to like upgrade your pizza shop. Cool. I haven't played it, but I've been watching her play, and it's cozy. It's like definition of cozy. It's like very ASMR with like all the little clicks and like the like toppings slapped down onto the pizzas. Oh, it's so cute. I highly recommend it.
It's also on Apple Store, Play Store, Steam, and Nintendo Switch. Not that I'm doing a commercial, but
sponsor her.
Please don't sponsor me. Sponsor Queenie.
Sponsor Soul. We'll do a full stream of it all together.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard of that. I'm definitely looking into that right now.
I'm definitely not adding every game you guys are mentioning to my
I know, right?
right now.
I'm like texting my partner all of these games so that way I have them.
Yes.
This one and this one and this one and this one.
Oh, I love it. And there's so many games out there too that like you've never heard of, or like, you know, like you just said, Good Pizza, Great Pizza, like we've never heard of it, but it's like, oh, I love that. Those little hidden gems, or Moonstone Island, and you can add them and like, you know, get them later and go and play through them when you're like, I really want something that you can just chill out on and like you said, vibe on, whether you're in bed or you want to do it on stream. Those are my favorite. They're always good to have like in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Or like unpacking. Have you guys played unpacking?
Oh yeah.
No, I just bought it.
Point, but so good. Like
that one's great.
The most cozy game to play by yourself, I feel
like. For sure.
Power Wash Simulator. My ADHD brain was so happy.
So satisfying.
That one's really, really good. They're so awesome. Turn.
Did everybody go? I'm like, I had to brace myself for the explosion. I was like, I can't. I got overexcited over House Pet Girl. I was like, I can't. I gotta be quiet because when I go, I'm gonna go. So I think pretty much at this point, anytime I've tried to stream a non-cozy game, it does not go very, very good. I'm not good at games. I love games. I'm not good at them. And so cozy games are like where I have some kind of a talent at a game, I suppose. I think as intense as like I can do Kingdom Hearts. That's about as intense as I can do.
I don't even think I could do that.
I am not good at games. I am a mediocre gamer at best.
So bad. I played GTA on stream once. It took me the entire stream to get through the first mission.
That's and then I get stressed, and then my community will be like, "It's okay." I'm like, nobody's stressing you out. I'm like, "It's not okay. I'm not good at this. I can't do it on stream." Yeah, and so like I played through a little bit of Kingdom Hearts, but it's usually just a cozy game. If you haven't played Disney Dreamlight Valley, it is like if Stardew and Animal Crossing had a baby and then they christened that baby with Disney characters. That is Disney Dreamlight Valley. And I play it on stream, I play it off stream. I'm sad you can't have like a separate save. I'm sure you could figure out a separate save file. I'm not doing that. I'm sure like if you play it on your Switch and then like use a different account, because they do cross play and you can like play the same account, but like you could switch. I don't know that. And I am like, it's unhealthy how obsessive I am about a Suika game. Like it became, I saw it once. I like popped into Loco's stream, and she was streaming with Christy Schuyler, and I was like, "What is this? What is it?" Because it's just so silly. It's like you're matching fruit, and then it upgrades to different fruit, and I was like, "It's like Bejeweled with fruit plus other rules. What is happening?" And then so I was like, "I mean, it's $3, whatever. I'll just buy it." And then 2 hours later, it was. 2 hours later, I looked up, my neck hurt. I was like, what is happening?
Yes.
I want this stupid thing become a watermelon. I've never been so upset at watermelon in my life. And so I may have also bought it on mobile so that I can
Wait, can you buy it on mobile?
So no, you can't buy the actual Suika game on mobile, but there are copycats, and I found a good one. And I'll have you know, currently the fruit are in little winter, like Christmas outfits. So like life is good while you play.
Can you send me?
I have Android though, so I don't know if it's different Android versus probably which dupes there are out there.
Send it.
I will find. I need to know. I need to know. Hold on. I will tell you. I will tell you in a GIF. But yeah. So Suika game. Melon Maker on Android. I don't know. It's literally called Melon Maker. That's not a joke.
That sounds so wrong on so many levels.
Don't think about it. Just don't think about it. Just it might be a translation error. Don't think about it. But yeah, so Disney Dreamlight on stream, off stream, and I will just go. It's also all those games make a really easy background to keep talking, which I mentioned I do a lot of. So we're all set with that. And then I also wrote down because I didn't want to forget. So Aaron, I have like a little bit of a hint that you might really like Pokemon. Having not watched your streams too much, I think you might be into Pokemon. And I was wondering, why you didn't mention it? And then I was like, wait, is Pokemon not a cozy game? Because I mean, like, okay, it gets intense. There's battles and stuff.
Yeah.
So technically, a battle might not be cozy. But like, I consider Pokemon a cozy game. Like, you're just collecting little critters.
Yeah.
Sometimes they stab each other, but like otherwise.
I feel like it is cozy though. It's like the chillest. I didn't even realize it until the internet was like, it's the chillest like JRPG.
Yeah.
And like that's it.
Yeah.
And
the hardest thing about it. The toughest thing about it is you just have to remember like what type fights which type.
Yes.
Which you can get obsessive about. So like it's all good.
Yes.
Yeah, but you could say the same thing about games like Stardew Valley when you get obsessive about what kind of gifts you give out.
Yeah. You're like, Haley's not awake yet. I'm gonna give her this diamond. It took me forever to find it. And she only likes the flowers. And then you give them a gift, but it was accident, like you misclicked, and they're like, "Oh, this is nice." And you're like, "You're such an asshole."
Man,
I jerk.
dated everybody in Stardew Valley, and then I never married anybody and dropped the game. I just was like, I need to date all of them. I need to know all the stories. I like every character. What happened?
Yeah. I didn't do the completionist. I didn't like get all the recipes. I didn't do any of that. I just married. I dated all of them. Married Shane. Had a bunch of chickens. I think a kid, and I was like, "We're good. This is good. I'm gonna say this save files all the time."
Yep, that's what I did. It's similar. Yes.
Does anybody ever actually finish Stardew?
You can't finish it. There is an end. I think after a certain amount of years,
there's an end.
Well, it just like plays the
credits, is it?
Credits. So if you take that, when is the end? Hold on. When is the end of a game? Because is it not when the credits roll?
Well, I think he keeps updating it. He keeps adding stuff to it.
He does.
Yeah.
But I'm just asking in general.
End.
No, there's no end. Really.
No.
Yeah.
Not really. Just mods.
When you quit.
Oh.
You quit. Yeah.
I suppose
you quit. That's the end.
When you quit. I mean, he's working on Chocolatier, Haunted Chocolatier. So that's going to be the next game that plays out.
What?
Stupid exciting.
Yeah, he's working on
Chocolatier?
You've never heard of it? It's his next game.
Right now, it's a witch, and you like live in a town, and you're a chocolatier. It's everything.
Yes.
It's
style too.
Yeah.
So it's not out yet, though.
No, he's working on it.
How long has he been working on it? I don't
Only
know.
like 2 years.
As long as I've been streaming, for sure. I feel like.
Yeah.
The last update was in 2021.
Wow.
Well, I suppose if he's only one person, then it's going to take him a long
2024 is the year. 2024 is the year, man.
Are you saying that,
No,
or are
I'm
you
just
hoping
saying
that?
I'm pulling things. No, I don't know. I don't know the man. He seems
That's
nice.
fair.
I don't know him though. I don't know what he's doing with his time, but
Oh,
he puts in a lot of care and effort, so I'm sure it'll be wonderful when it comes out.
here's actually a game that I want to show because I think, does anybody like Studio Ghibli? Not everybody?
Love
Yeah.
Studio
Yes.
Ghibli. Did you guys see
Hey.
that? Like he came back. Miyazaki
Yes.
came
Yeah.
back. I'm
Hayao
so
Miyazaki came
happy
back.
about
I
that.
haven't watched it yet.
So
The
happy
Boy
about
and the
that.
Heron.
Neither have
haven't
I.
watched
Yeah,
it.
it's
But
not
I
out
can't
yet
wait to watch it.
for me. I think it's out. Is it out for you guys?
I
Yeah.
think it
Oh.
just came out like last week or something.
We always get
I-
things late.
I also don't go to theaters anymore.
I don't
so
either.
No, people suck.
I'm just waiting. I will pay for the rental so I can support, the
Mhm.
person, but like I'm just waiting until it's on streaming somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can actually go to the theaters and see it, but I would rather watch it from home because I cannot.
Also,
sit
it's a
still in movie
Miyazaki,
theater.
right? It's
Yeah.
that, and it's Miyazaki. Like I'm
Yeah.
gonna cry. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna eat my popcorn
I'm gonna
and sob
walk
into it
around.
again. Yeah, I just way too much going on.
That was
Well,
funny when you walk around.
Sorry, Queenie, you were saying.
Speaking of them, right? Can you see this? Does this show?
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
This, right? So, this is a game. If you absolutely love Studio Ghibli, you'll love this one, right? Hold on, let me just blow this up. This game. This is not even out yet, but I seen it and I was like, oh my god, this is like a miracle. This game. So 2
Queenie,
seconds.
do not deplete my bank account today.
Oh, you'll be poor. You'll be poor. You'll be so poor from this one. So, oh, hold on. I just realized they'll be able to hear you twice if I don't change this. Tech problems. There we go. Changed it. Genius. All right, say something, Max. Em.
Something.
Ah, perfect.
Something.
Solved it out. I think this will do it. I think this will do it. Oh, it will. Yes, it is. You should be able to hear it then.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh.
Look at this. It's like Howl's Moving Castle.
Literally.
Music.
Oh, cool.
It's beautiful.
Oh, this is pretty.
Oh my god.
It's goddamn gorgeous. It's called Sally.
Oh.
And it's like being worked on. This is all that's out about it.
Farming.
Wow.
Like hardly anything.
Can I just say this is like what new Pokemon should have been? Just saying.
Yes.
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 Oh.
Is that in French? I think so, right?
Yeah. I think it's a French
Alright.
dev team.
Oui, baguette.
Oh.
Oh my god, this is beautiful.
It's so pretty.
Oh, cool.
I'm getting tingles.
Oh, this is,
I know I
this is
need
more.
this.
I haven't even seen this
Wait.
part. This is more than what I've seen.
The skill tree interconnects. Oh, I
The
love an
strawberry chart.
interconnecting skill tree.
So sweet.
I need the
Ooh.
strawberry IRL.
Yeah.
Is it an MMO?
No, it's
Oh.
not. It's like a cozy farming style in the sky, and you go from island to island,
Okay.
like
Oh.
adventure.
Okay, so it's like raft but cozy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can customize your own character and stuff like that. But they're like,
Right.
I think they're like 2 years off releasing. Yeah, you get pets and stuff.
Oh my god, I want to pet him. I want to give him
Yeah.
a pet. What a good baby.
Any video game that has pets that you can actually
in.
pet.
I'm in.
Yup.
Yeah.
I don't care what kind of game it is. If it's a horror game and I can pet a pet,
Yep. Because it chills you back out, right?
Yeah.
You're like, this is tense. Let me go pet this doggy. Okay, great. That's beautiful.
It's
I'm-
really good.
That was nice.
I've been waiting for this for ages. Yeah, you literally float on like I suppose a floating Howl's Moving Castle style building from island to island. And it looks so freaking sweet.
so cool.
Cool.
So freaking sweet. So I thought I might as well like share that one because I was like, oh my
Yeah,
god,
thank
it's
you.
amazing.
Where did you
I love
find
that.
that? This is so pretty.
I follow so many freaking newsletters on cozy games. I watch a lot of cozy games.
Oh,
Like I am
that's smart.
literally watching like so many being released. There's one that I've been waiting for like absolute yonks. I don't think it'll ever come out at this point. Because it's not this one. They don't even have a trailer up. It's called Witchbrook, and it's like proper what's the word for it?
Wait, I feel like I heard about
You probably have because it's
Yeah.
a game that's been in development for like I don't even know. There you go, chat. It's been in development for like 6-7 years at this point. It's like a sort of like sort of Stardew Valley graphics, all the stuff that Stardew has, like datables and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
But it's like
Wait, is this not the one we were just talking? It's
No,
not. Oh,
it's not.
This is okay, wait. This
Yeah.
is the one they announced, and everybody's like, "This is just Stardew," and got pissed. Is this the
No,
one?
it's not.
Like
That's
a few
the
years
zoo
ago?
one.
No?
That's a
That's
zoo
the
game you're
zoo
talking
one.
about.
Okay,
This
never
one's
mind.
older than
I
that.
like that you knew what I was talking about.
Yeah, I
You're
did.
like, oh,
It-
I know when the internet's mad.
Yeah, that's a zoo. Oh, I can't remember the name of the one you're talking about, but it's Zootopia or Zoo something. But
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
this doesn't even have a trailer, nothing, and it's been like 7 years, and everybody's sitting there waiting for it, at least like the diehard fans are, and not a single trailer, but there's gifs and stuff,
Wow.
and it's beautiful. But it's like a team of 18 developing it, and they're just saying we're not releasing it until it's good. So get stuffed.
Oh, it is.
basically.
It's from
Wow.
Chucklefish.
Yeah.
It is from Chucklefish, though. Which is,
yeah.
which is used to own Stardew Valley and
Oh.
concerned
Huh.
Concerned Ape Studio. So like it's all really that's why it looks like that. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. All right, that explains a lot. And the last one I want to show, for now anyway, just because of time, because I'm having a look at the time, and I'm like, oh, we're getting close to the time already. How have we even done it? But this one just might actually like, because it's similar. It's like 8-bit style, sort of like not 8-bit, but like pixel style. This is cute, which is coming out
music
next
box.
year.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
very Stardew Valley vibes.
Yeah, it looks just like Stardew Valley. Wow. I love
Ooh.
the chiptune music.
Dude, I just
Me
can't believe
too.
it's not out yet. I've been waiting for this one too. Not a fan of the chopping animation.
Oh, this is very Stardew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Look how detailed the faces are. It's so good.
It's making me want some takoyaki as well.
Oh yeah.
Well, Houseplant Girl's about to get that sushi. Look at
You can use a blender. Look at that.
Wow.
The only time I'll be
Okay,
able
this
to
is
cook.
cool.
Aww.
wow.
Oh my god.
Boba.
Oh yeah. There's the
Wow.
restaurant.
I
Wow.
want bubble tea now. I think I'm just hungry.
There's a whole
Mm.
spring. Aww.
It's not out yet. I'm got it. I've been waiting for this one too. But Chef RPG.
Oh my god.
Like you're
That
That
running
looks
a.
so good.
I know.
I want that so bad.
That is so much more chill than the bear. It's not even funny. There's a
Yeah. Oh, there's a Burr B&B is another one that's really cool. Really, really cool. If you've heard of that one, it's like you're a burr and you run a B&B. That is literally it.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Never
Do you
heard of
run a
that
B&B for people, like Goldilocks style, or
Yeah, you run it for people, but I'm not sure. I think there's a dark twist it somewhere. But
there
yeah,
has to be, right? Because like,
Yeah.
what person is like,
Yeah.
oh, a bear owns this Airbnb? He totally not for mauling me. Definitely super trustworthy.
There's something in it. Yeah, because there's
streak.
that. I think Airbnb is out, but yeah, a lot of these games, like you wait years for them, and then they all go like quiet, like nothing. You don't hear any.
Yeah, I just looked over and I saw the.
Oh no!
face.
No.
We
Oh, we're back. We're back.
Oh.
We're back.
I have no drop frames, so it must have been Twitch. I have 0.00.
Thanks, Twitch.
Cheers. Oh,
Oh,
we're back
man.
anyway.
Little hiccup.
We're here. We were here the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
we never
Everybody
left.
just blinked funny.
Yeah, he's all just blinked.
Oh man. Nothing's worse than a drop stream.
Oh my gosh.
That's so
No,
true.
And especially if we're on the front page and everything, so it would have been okay. But like, if you'd like lose all the viewer, you were like, I'm so good. No, it's
It always
tough.
feels like it
Yeah.
always just happens right in the middle of like when you're at a really good point in a stream, and it's like all of a sudden it just drops for
Yes.
no
Yep.
reason.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
all planned. Yeah, it was intentional. Actually, we did
It was
this.
intentional. Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
did.
Yeah, we were using the time to like cuss up a storm. We were just sitting here just like beep 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 beep. And then we're like, we gotta go offline because we're so mad that games aren't going live that we want to play. I don't know.
Freaking exactly. Yeah.
Are you? Wait, I'm sorry. And if I missed it or like zoned out, or Queenie, do you do cozy games? And did you talk about them?
I literally play everything at this point. It's not,
Okay,
the only thing I
alright.
won't play is Fortnite. I will not play Fortnite. What else? I really hate horror games. I fucking hate them. But I do one every year. And hate my chat for it. So other than that, like, I'm fine with everything. But goddamn, like, I actually finished Alien Isolation. If anybody's played it, I
I
don't
literally
like
just
cars.
finished it. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Queenie,
finally
I have something
somebody's
to show
played it.
you. I have something to show you because
Oh.
I played it because of my chat.
Yes,
but-
same.
We ended up making a xenomorph our stream pet now. And
Oh
so, hold on,
god.
let me show you.
What is this?
I have a xenomorph plush. And it literally
Oh, little cutie patootie.
the mouth extends and it does
Of
close
course.
Oh
in
my god.
and then zips back up. too.
What?
That's gnarly.
That is horrifying,
That's a-
but also
That's
cute.
a little
Right?
S&M kind of xenomorph. I don't
Okay, that's
know.
literally what everybody said.
Where did you find that? I mean,
One
it's
of my
cute as hell. I love
viewers
it. I love
sent it to me. They
It's
they found
cute.
it on Amazon and they were
Yeah.
like, "Add this to your throne, and I will get it for you." And I was like, "Okay." But yes,
it. That's
this is
adorable.
this is Kevin.
Really awesome.
She, her. Yes, Kevin.
I love it. I love it.
Because, and I will fight anybody on this. All xenomorphs are women.
I think they are. No, I think that's actually isn't that
Literally in the
canon?
lore.
in the
they're all-
lore for
yeah.
Alien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all
Don't get-
women.
Well, I will fall down that rabbit hole as well.
I will fight for that, but all xenomorphs are women. But yeah, I finished that too, Queenie, and I screamed the entire time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so is it scary? Or is it just was
Oh.
it fun? Did you enjoy
It's
it?
more suspenseful
Yeah.
than anything else. But
Okay.
the weirdest part and kind of sadistic part is I couldn't stop playing it.
Nah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Like
want to
that
go
was
to
the
the end.
worst part. Like I wanted to get to the end. It's not that like it was just it was such a good storyline that I
Okay.
Mhm.
just wanted to finish it.
So
Did you feel that way too, Queenie?
I agree, but for Alien Isolation, so let's say, so it was released in 2014. It is still one of the most advanced horror games that exist because
Wow.
it is an AI. Actually, it has two different stories with this game. So if you play on Xbox and you have a microphone for Xbox, the xenomorph can hear you if you start speaking. So you can actually add that as an option. I would not recommend it, but I believe in PC it's a mod that you can put on. So it's up to
No.
you if you want to terrify
Yeah.
yourself. But the
Nope.
the alien learns, it adapts. It's always different. It doesn't do the same pattern over and over again. So no matter what you
So,
do, you could be
yeah.
screwed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so if you hide in the same place, so say that you hide under tables
Mhm.
time and time and time and time again, the alien will
knows.
find you because it's a very big like hide and seek game because of that. So not only is
Yeah.
it like impressive that the AI that's within the horror game, the graphics are stunning.
Yes.
For a 2014 game, the
Wow.
graphics are stunning. There was multiple times during stream when we would just look out the spaceship because you would look out and it's just beautiful to see all of the graphics. It's just stunning.
Yeah.
I gotta play it.
And the music's suspenseful. Like there is no better horror game than Alien Isolation. None. It doesn't exist.
The music is top tier.
Wow.
Yeah.
The music, I would legitimately, and I already said I'm a first time game streamer. I would literally speedrun that game to play it again because I enjoyed it so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Great.
I'm a
I
big
liked
fan of
it.
Alien in general, but
Mhm.
I don't play horror games because I know I will poop my pants, so I just don't do it. And we don't do it as like an incentive either. But that sounds like I would.
Oh yeah.
I
Put
would
it as
make
an
it an
incentive.
incentive. Yeah,
Yeah.
make it an incentive. It's a lot of
Okay.
fun. It's not an easy game. It's
No,
not.
it doesn't sound like it.
Don't
but-
play it
But
on hard mode.
It's worth it. Don't play it on hard mode. Play it on normal mode. The first
Oh, I
time,
always go
but it's
BB.
Totally worth it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Totally worth playing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It is. It's
Oh, I wanna
also you
play it
get a
right
lot of good
now.
clips. You get a lot of good clips out of it.
You
It's
get a lot
like
of good clips.
there's a lot of content in it.
Especially when the alien drops that first time.
Oh no.
And the first time you die from the alien, it is like you will never forget that moment
Yeah.
in your life. It is an earth-shattering moment.
You're not okay. You're unselling it now. I don't know about this. You're like, you'll be traumatized for life. It's so good.
I did not say traumatized. I specifically did not use the words traumatized.
Free trauma.
So memorable. Okay, not traumatized. Just remember fondly.
Just
Aw,
memorable,
little
yeah.
Alien. Aw.
I wish I could play it for the first time again. I do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Queenie, you feel the same way? Like you'd play it the first time?
Yeah, I would definitely play it again. Like, not willingly. I definitely have to do something like for it because like, yeah, horror is definitely like my heart will jump out. But it's actually the only good Alien game as well. Like the rest of them are awful.
Wow.
They all flop. Is the only one that's ever done well. So there's like Alien Firestorm or something, and that flopped too. So if you're an Alien fan, don't play any other games bar Alien Isolation because the other ones have flopped hard. So yeah.
Got it. I'm stoked. I love spooky games. I love it. There's like only one spooky game I will never play again. That like was too much for me. And it was Visage.
What was it?
Oh, Visage! Oh my god!
Or Visage, yeah.
How do you pronounce that game? Because I've
Visage
heard
or
it-
Visage?
I've heard Visage, Visage. I don't know. How do you pronounce that name?
I don't even know. I've always just said one or the other. I think maybe it's a French game or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
It's so-
Space, I think. Space.
Mm.
Something like that. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it was too much. I don't know. It was like, it made me like paralyzed with fear. Something about that game scared me so much. That was too, nope. I tried going back and I couldn't. So, but everything else has been great. All of their scary games. So I'm sure Alien Isolation will be fine.
Resident Evil is already scary enough for me. I'm like, this is good. And some people will argue that's not a horror game, and I disagree with them.
That is a horror.
I don't understand that. Because
How?
so Resident Evil is the only series for some. So I can't do horror, but then I have these like little pockets. Things that especially scare me are things I lean into. Like I was terrified of Jurassic Park as a kid. Absolutely my worst nightmare. Had dreams of like
I was too.
but like love dinosaurs now. I love everything Jurassic Park related. I've played all the like Jurassic Park park sims. Like I absolutely love it. I think it's I love all the movies.
Love
Like
that.
so
Are you excited
into
for
it.
the new game?
Yeah, yes. But and so like Alien is one of those things, Freddy Krueger, but like I pick these like weird things that I really all is to say like that's one of them. I don't know how to explain it, but like I pick a horror and I'm okay with it. Like I need to know that I'm gonna be okay scared this particular way. And then obviously most people won't say that Jurassic Park is horror, but excuse me, I don't think being eaten by a dinosaur is a very fun time. Sounds scary to me. Just saying. But Resident Evil, I've played all this to say, I've played through all of them. I don't know why that particular genre of horror is like, oh, maybe because it's baby horror. I don't know. But I think it's scary.
I feel like calling it baby horror is belittling the category.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I wouldn't call. My favorite was 6. Wait, no, 5. Where you have it's Sheva and Chris is 5, right? Anyway, we played through it. It was on it was Xbox 360, and we played and replayed that over and over and over again because it was just there's so many wonderful memes. But Resident Evil is totally a horror game, especially like 4. No, nobody.
The remake one?
Oh yeah, 4.
I didn't play the remake. I played OG on the Wii.
Ooh.
I have played
Yeah,
the
I
OG
played
On
it
the
one.
Wii.
The OG one is. Wait, you played it on the Wii?
Okay,
On
you
the
know what?
Wii.
I'm old. Okay.
Hey, I played Sims 2 on the Wii.
Hey, I had a cord telephone when I grew up. I'm old. I used
Same,
to sit there with
same.
a tape recorder and
A
play.
cord telephone? Aren't you
Yeah.
younger than me?
What?
Oh,
I might be.
wait, hold on. If you still
We
mind
also were
sharing,
millennials,
hi.
so we all
I
had
don't care.
cord
I'll tell my age.
telephones, right?
I'm 34.
I'm 30.
I'm 31.
33.
I thought you were mostly younger than me.
Haha.
Right? So
Ah.
wait, so cord
Wait.
telephones were a thing. Why are you all sounding like, whoa, cord? No, that's a thing, right?
I don't even remember
I mean,
it.
I would say
Tamagotchi?
I was definitely on like the tail end of corded phones.
Right. No, for sure. Like then you.
Like I was a
have the-
child.
You have the base, and then
Yeah, we had the
but you
base,
still-
and then we had the corded phone with the long cord that you could like take around the room.
I still
Yeah.
consider that corded because it's connected to a wall. So that to
Yeah,
me,
yeah,
is
yeah.
cool. I know
Oh.
it's not technically corded, but like.
I suppose you can. Well, like surely it's like not corded though, because the phone itself goes.
but I think about it as corded because it's like
I
the same.
suppose.
I'm
The
sure
receiver, yeah.
there's,
So, yeah,
there's a Gen
landline.
Xer out there screaming right now, right into the void. But I count it because if it's plugged into the if it's not a cell phone, it's a corded phone. I don't.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah.
think about it. I don't know.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Kat? What do you think? Somebody help.
I think chat's saying landline. I don't know if they're they're just I think they're
Landline,
agreeing.
okay.
Yeah,
They're
landline.
agreeing. They're like a
Okay.
landline's a corded phone. They're all
Yeah,
agreeing, I think.
Yeah, but I
Corded
mean, I
rotary.
also
Yeah,
think
those.
that like a landline to this day, like, and I think of corded phone, I think of like you cannot leave the phone.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like,
right.
You
Correct.
used to be able to do the slam when you were upset instead of the like slamming your phone to quiet things down when you wanted to end a call and you were upset.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore. And even
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
a regular landline that's long distance, you still have like a button that you have to click, and it's not
Yep.
the same. It's not the same.
Doesn't have the
you
same
know,
effect.
It doesn't
Yeah.
have the same
Yeah.
je ne sais quoi when you just like slam a phone down and be like, I'm
Yes.
done with this conversation.
Slam the
Oh my
flip
God.
phone shut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was the thing. That was the sassitude. Because I was the right age to be slamming flip phones. I was like
yeah.
right in my teens. So
Middle school and stuff, yeah.
Mhm,
Sometimes I
mhm.
wish we still had flip phones in a way.
Yeah.
You can have
Yeah,
it.
you can.
Samsung
Samsung has one.
And the Razor was reissued, and Samsung has one. So
they're
live
Yeah.
your best life.
It's true.
They're so ridiculously expensive,
yeah.
and like the
Yeah.
quality of the phone is not there yet.
No. it's
No.
not the same. No.
Nah.
Not the same. I remember when the first like flip phone came out that had another screen on the front, so you
I had
could
that.
screen a call, and it was like, what?
Yeah, that was a big deal.
Motorola's,
It
I
was a
think.
huge. I think it was Samsung.
It could have been Samsung. I don't know. I just
I
remember
was one of the
Motorola.
two. Yeah, it was what I'm sure there were multiple also, but I remember like it blowing my mind that it's all I wanted in my life. And now I wish nobody would call me. So it's
What, you don't want the warranty salesperson telling you that your extended warranty has expired?
girl, they've called us about a car that we
Yeah.
sold, and
Yes, every year I get calls about an extended warranty for a car I haven't had in literally 7 years.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
gone, babes.
yeah, yeah.
Stop calling me.
Mine's all like Microsoft tech supports, and it's like, don't be ridiculous. Why are you ringing me? Don't be ridiculous. Like, I'm sure you can see like that. You know, I'm under the age of like 80. There's no point ringing me. Get out of here. Like, don't be
I'm a
ridiculous.
streamer. I can
Yeah.
work out my own Microsoft issues. Stop
Period.
sending me updates and breaking my audio.
Oh dear.
My God.
All the
Yeah,
scam calls are
issues with all
ridiculous. Dude,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what's wild? So we kind of vaguely talked about kids, but there's a lot of memes now of people who our age have had a kid, and so kids don't do this; they do this.
Yes,
So
yes.
that you're on a phone, and
Yeah,
that doesn't like
what?
break your brain. So
They do this.
yeah, you would do this. Like if you're like, oh hi, somebody's pretend phone. We did this, but
Yeah.
this does not make sense anymore. So you do this.
You hang this
Ah.
up.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Ah.
do this because it's a cell phone.
Because it's a cell phone, a dadoi. Can you
My
believe
brain
that?
is broken.
We're
Yeah.
all now feeling
Yeah.
old.
I'm
Love
sorry.
getting older.
On that
I'm
note,
sorry.
after
Yeah.
this is done, I'm gonna grab a bottle of wine and cry in the shower. How old I am.
Unrelated. Unrelated to this.
Unrelated. I mean, girl, have a good cry in the shower with the wine.
You
Just do it anyway.
The only time I felt really old as a streamer was in 2019, and I went to TwitchCon EU in Berlin, and there's like a partner party, and I went in, and I was like, oh, I can see some people I know, and then as soon as I turned around, there was these 18-year-old Twitch partners dancing, flossing on the stage.
No.
on
Oh my
Fortnite dance, and I was
God.
like,
No.
holy shit, man, you're making me feel so fucking young. Are you so fucking old and you guys are doing that? This is the most cringiest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, no.
It was cringe for them, though. Like, I'm cringing for that. I don't care how old you are. That flossing is cringe, right? Or am I so old that
No,
now
no.
saying cringe is cringe?
See, I
know
feel
we're
like
a-
I don't understand the lexicon these days that these. Sorry, I'm gonna sound cool.
Whippersnappers?
These whippersnappers. Like I did
There it
not understand that, like what cap and no cap was forever until I had to look
yeah.
it up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
it's cap.
know you missed the train when you're like, oh, I have to Google whatever you're saying. Those
Yes.
are the words.
It's just
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yes.
It is what it is. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
dear. I'm trying to
I
think
feel
of
like this whole session has been like majorly therapeutic for me because
I'm
we're all
sorry.
saying like everything age demographic and we're all sharing. I was talking about this yesterday on stream too because we were talking about all the vernacular that people use. I'm like, I don't know what this means anymore. Or I feel weird when I don't pull my phone out and record everything. Like I'm in the moment. I don't think about doing stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not the normal person anymore because I don't think about because I'm like, I don't use my phone for all the things. I mean, sometimes I do, obviously, but I don't like default now.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, I mean,
get it.
I've gone to a concert where I saw kids literally recording the whole entire concert.
Oh
I'm
my,
like,
that drives me bananas. You're at the concert, be there,
Yeah.
dude. If you're watching
You
it
need
through
to
a
record
phone,
something.
why are you there? Why you could just watch it later from somebody else's phone recording? Why are you? What do you do?
I know, but then you wouldn't hear how bad Enrique Iglesias
audio.
was.
Right.
No one's seen
Oh my
that?
gosh.
Oh my
That was
days.
Yeah.
bad.
All
They
these
did
people, it's like the biggest meme on like TikTok at the moment. Like it's like
My
so
God.
out of touch. Like everybody's like, oh, my mum used to watch that, or I used to hear him all the time in the radio, right? And then literally it's completely like he was auto-tuned massively, and everybody was so disappointed. And it's like it's blown
I'm
up.
not surprised. He probably vocals are probably like totally fried by now. But my point is like you're spending over $100 usually on tickets now, minimum like 60
Oh,
to
yeah.
80.
yeah,
Right,
Yeah.
and then you're gonna spend the whole concert like this, dude.
Yeah.
right.
Wow.
How often are you really gonna go back and watch those too? Like the whole
That's
thing?
the other thing.
Never.
You're gonna go back
Never.
Yes.
and
Yeah.
rewatch the whole
That's the
concert?
thing.
Probably
Never.
not.
Or
No.
your
No.
poor friend that you like subject to, like, hey, you want to see the best song? And you're like, I can't hear anything.
I know.
Thanks. Wow.
And it's phone quality as well, so it's crap. So
Yeah,
crap.
No, nobody wants it. Take a picture. Show. I still have pictures. I went to see my favorite concert, Jack White, in 2016, and the picture is just the stage from like down there, and it's just like blue, and you're like, that's Jack White. You see that person there, like the little Polly Pocket. Wow. Wow.
Even that reference. I got it.
Sorry.
I
I'm
love it.
sorry.
Yeah, I saw Lady Gaga and the person next to
Yeah.
me. Meanwhile, I'm like bawling from
Yeah,
listening to all these
You're in
songs.
the moment. Yeah.
And like this person's next to us, like recording it. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yep.
Me
I went to a
either.
Carly Rae Jepsen concert. Same thing happened. We're
Yeah.
front row. Like, you're front row. She's right there. You don't need to record the whole thing. They literally recorded the entire concert. And like, I'm trying to take my own
Wow.
videos. Their phones are like right in front of me, like blocking
Ugh.
everything. I was like, you guys.
The memory
Whatever.
lasts longer. It does.
It does.
It
does.
does.
It really does.
It does.
It's
Be
way more
present.
pure.
Be present.
Be present.
friend.
That's the whole point, is being present. Yeah. It's way better. Way better.
Listen, broski, if I spent over $100, I better be there, right? Like, you.
And I also better be able to see.
Right.
Yes.
Right. That can't just be us. That's not an age thing. That's got to be just like a being able to be in the moment.
But I like
Right?
if over here, like for example, I've never been to a music concert, but I've been to like comedian, shows. But then, like, if you go to any comedian shows or anything like that, they will not allow you to film. Like, you're not
Yeah.
allowed to turn your phone on. But concerts,
Yeah.
everybody does. Like, and there's not that much difference. It's still live entertainment, so it's very
Right.
weird.
Yeah, I do know that for a lot of comedian shows, because the ones that I like to go to are the ones that are less like
testing
the
out.
testing the material.
Mm.
And so I
Yeah.
know that a lot of the times they restrict phone access because of the fact that they're testing material and they're using it for their specials.
Oh,
So they
yeah.
don't want people knowing about
Yeah.
their specials and stuff like that before they're released.
Yep.
Yes.
But like but I don't. It's the moment. It's being there. That's like the point. And then listen, if you're at a Taylor Swift concert or Beyonce's concert, it will come out later on streaming. So like, you don't have to have your crappy phone recording. You can watch it later with like a 4K camera that somebody fancy actually, did right. It's all good.
Yeah.
There.
Professional, yeah.
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 Oh, it's true. Well, I think like if you took a picture and it's like the background of the singer on stage or whatever, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Or even a quick like 2-second recording, maybe. Yeah, that sounds good.
I'm
Or,
not
like, a
saying don't
pad.
ever take a picture. I want to make that super. Like, I'm not
Right.
poo-pooing. Don't take pictures.
Don't take
like,
pictures.
but
I'm
just,
saying
like,
don't take pictures. No phones
no,
for you
I
guys.
didn't say no. But just be in the moment. Just like be there with yourself.
think-
Like, this is so cool.
Agreed.
Yeah, and you know what I think is interesting is that like it's because like we were born like early enough to remember like like landlines and pre-internet, or like how you used to hang up your phone and you couldn't get on the internet unless like you could only use one phone at a time, and you were like going outside. Remember when like, holy cow, I have a Game Boy, like I don't know. And then now we're like raised with this technology and we are a part of it and we know it, but now it's like we kind of got the best of both worlds. We were born at like that time where we can have both. It's just really interesting because like what you're saying is like you want to take your phone out. It's a balance, man.
It is. No, that's really, if we're completely honest. And also, I like when I think about my experience, I literally learned mindfulness in therapy. Nobody taught me that. I don't think that's an age thing. That was just something that like I kept not feeling good, and then they're like, hey, if you stay in the present moment, you'll enjoy it more, and then that works. And now I'm like, hey, concert's a great time to stay in the present moment.
Correct.
So I don't know that it's an age thing.
That's tough
think
to do there with ADHD. That's tough to do, stay in the moment. Time blindness, man.
Oh my god,
yeah.
I just got diagnosed with ADHD this year.
Same.
Me too.
Yeah. So
Welcome, girlies. Welcome.
Yeah, and it was a shock when I well, it wasn't a shock. It was more like, oh,
It all makes
explains a lot.
It all
so much.
Explains my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah, very validating. Extremely validating.
Fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got meds as well. Well, the last like 4 months or something.
Same.
It's so
Wow.
weird.
Did it
It's-
change your life? Did it like
Yeah.
change how you? Yeah.
Yeah, I can
It
focus
was
more.
like- It was like
Yeah.
feeling, oh, is this what normal people
This is-
feel
yeah.
like?
Yes, I'm like, whoa, people have all this space in their brain.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The lack
Yeah.
of running thoughts, the lack of the
Mhm.
ability to concentrate on one thing.
Not forgetting everything, like, you know.
Yes.
It's just.
Oh my god, it was so glorious. And
Yeah.
then I had somebody who belittled my experience and was like, "That's not ADHD. That's just hyper anxiety."
Okay, girl.
Okay,
Didn't know
okay.
you were a
Get
doctor.
that back,
Thanks.
man.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Come back when I care about your opinion.
Dude.
Don't do that to people.
That's
Like you're not my
You're so
doctor.
rude.
You have no idea what I said
Exactly.
to my doctor. You have no
Yeah.
like you don't. Thank you. That's a really cool opinion. Go and like diagnose yourself with whatever you want. I don't know what to tell you. It makes me clearly makes me mad. I'm sorry.
Makes total sense.
Don't do that.
Dude.
Don't do that don't tell other people what their life is like.
Exactly.
Don't know.
Mhm.
Even if, and I say this, like, even people that I see day in and day out and that I communicate and I talk to, they still don't know 90% of what happens in my life.
Mhm.
Like,
Right.
probably my partner does. And then there's still, like, we have 2 different jobs. Like, nobody knows what happens in your head other than you and maybe your doctor, and that's only to the extent of how much you're sharing. So anybody who comes around telling you you're not anxious, you don't have ADHD, you don't have whatever, listen, that sounds like your own baggage and figuring out like why I can't have ADHD. That sounds like a you
Yeah.
problem. So
Yeah.
go and figure that out, my love. Just
Yeah.
leave me and my own diagnosis.
Exactly.
Agreed.
Agreed. My mom's like that. She's like, she's not
Yeah.
being mean. She just doesn't understand. She's like, my children are
No.
all perfect, stuff like that. Like that type of mentality of like,
Yeah.
no, none of you. And I'm like, I looked at my brothers and sisters, and I'm like, and as the oldest, because like I'm the oldest of two younger brothers, 2 younger sisters.
Yeah.
And I'm like looking at all their behaviors, and I'm like, hey, listen, there's only so much as learned behavior from me, right? Like, guys, I'm afraid I think most of you have it. And then my little brother, he's got a long-term girlfriend now, because he works in like finance in Dublin, so slightly far away from me now. Not compared to you guys far away, because it's 2 hours and a half from me. That's far in Ireland, but
I bet they eat
Yeah.
waffle cookies. I'm just saying.
oh, they might do.
I brought it all around.
So his girlfriend said to him, because I said about the ADHD diagnosis, I met him like in October, and he's like, yeah, my girlfriend said I have it, and then I spoke to her, and she was like, there is no doubt he has it. There is no freaking doubt. Like, the things that he forgets is crazy. The stuff that he does is just not. He just like doesn't think about things the same way. And I was like, yeah, no, he does. But yeah, my mom's like convinced. She's like, no, none of you. These
My
are
mom's
all
the
smart.
same
It's like
way,
not the same.
Queenie.
Mine too.
Yeah,
No,
my
it's
brother,
Generation
my brother
thing,
has
maybe?
ADHD. My brother has ADHD, and honestly, I think it is a slight generation thing. But on
Yeah.
top
It's
of it,
genetic.
it's genetic. And think
Mm.
about it from a parent perspective. they don't want to think about the fact that they have failed their child.
That's what
Yeah.
they take it very personal, but it's not a fail. Like if my brain just doesn't work that way, it's not because you raised me wrong. It's because
Exactly.
this is
I was
the
just
brain
wondering
I
that.
came out with, and
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
you may have not known how to handle me because of that, but
Yeah.
like that's not, you didn't do that.
No,
like,
you
Exactly.
didn't.
And if you
But-
could have not
yeah.
done that, I'm sure you wouldn't have. And so yeah, they take us like super personal, and that's the
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
She thinks it's her. I had explained to her, like, listen, it's probably not from your side, all right? Because I looked at, I was like, you don't have any of these behaviors, you know? It's not you.
Oh, I think
it's,
mine is totally from my mother's side. So.
Mine's from my dad's, definitely. Mine's like
But
parents,
it's
man.
all of it is, if it doesn't bother, like if this is, you know, if it is whoever's side, and like you've lived your life however you've lived, I totally understand how it makes sense to you to be like, can you just not, like, I handled this by sucking it up, I guess it's worked, and you're like, it hasn't worked for you, and that's okay, but like let me try to do better. And
Yeah.
it's hard. There's definitely a disconnect between
Yeah.
how it's perceived, because they also perceive like any mental health, anything related to that, as like a bad thing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we don't look
Exactly.
at it that way. We look at it as like, hey, here's me working with myself. Here's me, like, I know more about myself, so I can do better things about
It's
it.
an
And
improvement for
it's
us.
a big disconnect. Yeah.
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 Definitely a big difference, I think, generation wise. But like, I mean, hopefully they all start figuring out how important it is eventually. So,
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Like, listen,
gonna
Ma,
be
you messed up in other ways. Don't worry. It wasn't this.
it's okay. Like, your parents' generation messed you up in different ways, you know. It's fine. It's everybody does
good.
it.
Oh, good. I forgive you for this one. It's okay. Even if you did do it, it's okay.
Oh dear. Actually, we're going to be doing an ADHD podcast in January, I think. I hope so.
Very excited for that
Yeah.
one.
cool.
Yeah, it'll be the second one, and I think maybe there's a woman who does ADHD art. God, I need to find her name.
Oh my gosh.
But it's really cool. It's little cartoon snippets. ADHD alien.
Wait, ADHD alien?
Yes!
Peanut? I
I'm
love
gonna-
her.
She
I
said she'd
love
come on this
her.
one.
I love her. She used to come to my chat all the time. I love her so much.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
lovely.
that's so-
I'm gonna send her an invite. She said she'd come on it, and I was like, yeah. So hopefully we can get like a load of us ADHD women on it as well as her. That'd be
Oh, that's
freaking great.
amazing.
Do it. Do it.
I'll
ADHD
pass her.
alien speaks to like a whole different level of
Yeah.
understanding of everything. I love
True.
her so much.
It's also
Yeah.
like it'd be the second one as well, because the last one I had somebody else who does like professional stuff for it, and I was like, this is so cool to learn everything. But before we get distracted, because we have to be very close on time for some people. So
Agree.
well, we're not going to go into any other like sort of that type of stuff, like games and things, but it's like, I suppose, well, maybe how do you get like cozy vibes? So everybody's setup here is really cozy. In my opinion, I would say they're all very, very cozy. But what do you guys do for like, you know, tips, tricks on how to make your like setup, your whole like just like wind down, relax, you know? What's your like routine? Like, what do you, have you got any tips or tricks for anybody who's looking for like that cozy vibes, or just like some way to chill and vibe out for the day?
I got my
streamer
list.
in
so I'll
life.
go last. Yeah, I got a list. I'll go last.
Okay.
In streamer in life.
Either, I think. Like both, I suppose life maybe, because like gaming life, like people want to have like nice cozy setups and they come home and
Yeah,
they're like,
is that separate for you?
yeah. I don't know, it's
Kinda?
not separate for
I
me.
do keep my life. I
Kinda.
keep my life separate from like Twitch life. So yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little. Okay. No, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Whatever's easiest for
I'll
you.
talk about it. Yeah. So one of the things I always do is at least once a week I disconnect from everything. Like I disconnect from the internet. I'm not on Twitch. I'm not on my phone. I'm not on anything. And I just sit down. I'll do stuff with Drew. We'll either watch a show. We'll play games. We'll read. We'll do something like that. And it's just kind of disconnecting from everything. And then on the other side, I will also just kind of do the things that I want to do. You know, just hang out. It's like for my setup, I keep colors around that I like and kind of keep me cozy and comfortable. Hence, like the purples and blues, which are very similar to Queenie's setup too. like
You're
for me, like this is cozy, this is comfortable, and just like it's just like nice and warm. I don't really have gigantic big lights outside of like my ring light, and so even if I'm not streaming, this ring light's not on. So it'll be like these lights, and that's about it. Like, and it's just cozy and comfortable and just really relaxing for me.
Do you know what? Speaking on your colors, right? Blue is supposed to be calming, purple's supposed to be more chaotic. So just so you know, like, there's apparently a thing there with that.
But there's a reason
Yeah.
that's a bisexual flag. There's
Yeah.
Well, I am bisexual, so it
Same.
works.
I was pretty sure because I saw the LGBTQIA tag and I was like, yep, yeah.
I also really like plushy thingies, so like my thingy always has like a little plush behind it.
I love
So
plushie.
yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
that's for me.
That's so awesome. Yeah, it's all about like the lighting, right, and the cozy vibe that you have. Is like I always change like my light in here based on my mood, you know, and like how you're feeling. So that's always
Love that.
yeah, I really enjoy that. If I'm feeling like brighter or more exciting, but then like warmer, kind of cozy vibes. But I love to like sit on the couch with the blanket, and I like to either have like like lyricless like music playing, like some lo-fi or something. And sometimes I'll do like the YouTube ones, you know, and put it on the TV. So there's like a cute little like repeating background like vibe. Sometimes you could do like, oh my gosh, like tavern, like the tavern music is so
Yes.
I love that. I was like, oh, I just found that recently, and or you know, the crackling of the fire, and you know,
Oh.
sometimes it'll be like
Tavern core.
yeah. I
Yes.
love that. And then I'll read. Like I love manga, so like I read manga a lot, and I'll just sit and enjoy that, and with a blanket and a coffee and like a candle, and that's like, you know, or a game, or sometimes I'll be gaming and enjoy that. But that is my ultimate cozy vibe.
Do you
for
watch
sure.
anime
Manga,
as
are you
well?
reading?
Oh,
Do I watch
sorry.
anime? Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
Ah,
anime.
very much
Yeah.
so.
Favorite
Yeah,
anime?
very into it. Oh, my favorite is so hard. I'm Sailor Moon Core at heart. 'Cause
Okay.
that was like my first one.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm rewatching right now.
It's
Which
so
scout are you?
good. Jupiter. I love Jupiter, but that's because I'm Sagittarius too.
Okay.
I like Jupiter's always my favorite. But yeah, so many. I just started watching Jujutsu Kaisen for the first time.
I just started too.
Me
I'm on season
too.
That's
2.
great.
Yes.
I just started season 2.
Same.
Yes.
Season 2 is really
Oh,
good.
it's
You love it.
awesome. So good. But
So
it's
good.
so cool. It can be really cozy, really fun, really emotional. Like it's kind of therapeutic too, how emotional you can get and like attached to it. So yeah. Very, very cozy for me for sure.
Agreed.
I feel like I'm similar. Like for me, being cozy is like curled up on the couch with a blanket, candle, and with a book. Like I feel like for me, cozy vibes start with reading. My chat actually just got me a Kindle, so I've been just going absolutely feral,
Just
downloading
got a
books and
Kindle.
reading.
Just got a Kindle myself, and I'm obsessed.
I'm on my third one.
It's my pride and joy.
Really. They're so good.
Oh, so good. So yeah, I do a lot of like I feel like I have to get my cozy vibes off stream because my chat is so unhinged. The vibes are
best
just
kind of
not
chat.
cozy. The vibes are feral, not cozy. So I get all my cozy vibes off stream. Just because like I feel like I have to like prep. Like I have to get cozy before stream so I can be feral and then turn it all off when it's over.
A balance.
yeah.
It's a balance,
Yeah.
baby.
It is all a balance.
A little bit of chaos and cozy. I feel like they go hand in hand, honestly.
My mod in chat right now, we are not unhinged. Okay.
Excuse me.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Oh my god.
All right, so where's your list? I need to know your list.
Okay. So first, I've been sitting with a weighted pillow this whole time.
Smart.
So
What is that?
these are not a thing. I mean, I'm sure there's like some cheap knockoffs on Amazon, but I interviewed the guy who made these, which is how I came to have 3 in my house. They're a little pricey, but like we never like literally. I was like, I like you so much. I don't sponsor me. I just like send me some pillows. No joke. And he's really cool. He has ADHD, and that's how he came up with the pillow because he kept having issues with weighted blankets because you have to like lug it around. But the pillow, you hug it, and it's basically like having a cat or like a doggy on your lap to pet the whole
Oh
time.
my gosh, I love that.
But yeah, so and when I'm like, I normally don't hold it for stream, but obviously I was a little nervous because I was like on a new stream and I knew we were gonna be on the front page, so I was like, I'm gonna hold this pillow. It's gonna be so. If I did that during the stream, that's what I was doing. I wasn't like, I don't need to pee or anything. And, yeah, so that's the big one is and then the list is you find your own list. You got to figure out. I think you got to figure out whatever boats you float. My favorite practice is reminding folks to sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what makes like a nice day for me? Not like super awesome, the best day I ever had. Not like, obviously the worst day I've ever had, but like, hey, today was pretty good. I was content. And like, what made the top 5 things on that list? So was it reading? Was it you took a walk? You pet your dog? Like, figure out what that list is. And then whenever you're not feeling it, go through that list mentally and be like, you know what? I didn't read today. I'm going to make time to read today. And then usually, and that's Cozy Vibes in a nutshell. We have this electronic fireplace that looks exactly like a real fireplace. It has like this mirror and stuff. It's really cool. But it's put into our fireplace area, and I turn that on, and then either Switch or my Kindle, and then doggy by my side, and like life is great. That's it. That's
wonderful.
all I need.
It.
If you could switch out, the Switch, like Housemart Girl was saying, you could switch out the Switch. You could do the Kindle, you could do the Switch, you could do a Disney movie on TV. Figure out what makes it. And there were so many days when I was like really at my worst, where it used to be that my partner would walk into the room and he'd be like, "Oh my God, Lilo and Stitch again. Okay, what happened?" It was a bad day, huh? But yeah. So that's the big one. And then recent hack that I learned is turning lights low to shower. Changes your life. So because bathroom lights are usually super bright. So I got those lights that are like you can control from your phone, and they're bright if you just turn them on like normal. But then from my phone, I can dim them down, and then you could take a shower like in the evening before you get into your cozy PJs with lights low. Game changer. I'm telling you, because bright lights, they like wake you up and stuff. And so if you that's it. All you got to do is invest in they don't have to be like super expensive smart bulbs. Game changer. I'm telling you. Try it at home and at me on whatever social media you want and tell me how it works.
So, because of time, because we're about to run out, we've got 3 minutes left. This is it, guys. We're going to do the outros and where everybody can find each other and what you plan to stream next or when you're next live. So we'll start with Housemart Girl. You first. Oh, you're muted.
Oops. Is it really a stream if you don't do that? You can find me on Twitch at Housemart Girl. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. I will be live tonight at 5 p.m. PST, actually. We're going to be playing some Sims, keeping those feral vibes going. So I hope I'll see you there.
There you go. Would you like to go next, Em?
Sure. Okay. Anxiety. I stream once a week on Fridays, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We chat, we dreamlight, and we're missing you. So come on by, get a good hug from chat if you need it. And if you don't need it, just celebrate and be goofy with us.
Love that.
There you go. Erin, would you like to go next?
Yeah, I'm actually heading out of town for Christmas tomorrow, so I will be back the following week. I think on the 29th, I will come back. I usually stream in the evenings, Pacific time also, so come on by. I have no idea what's in store, but that's half the fun over on my stream.
And then I stream 3 days a week. I stream on Monday and Wednesday evenings, Eastern Standard Time, and then I stream every Saturday morning at 7:30 a.m. So that way it can work internationally. And I just have my early morning. They're my favorite streams. I love my early morning streams. They're probably the most cozy. So if anybody actually wants a cozy stream, they're still chaotic, but they're the most cozy. So you can wake up with some curly.
I just realized, are you all PST then? So it's really early for you guys.
Oh, no. I'm Central Standard Time, but I always say my time's in Eastern Standard because it's just easier for people to understand it and to relate to it.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say, it must be really early for you guys. It's late for me, early for you guys.
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock for me.
Oh, God.
It's like, it's almost 3 for me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, it's it's a time, bit of a weird one because it's UK late, but yeah. The guys, thank you so much for joining the podcast today. It was absolutely fantastic, and to be honest, we went off topic, but that's expected. With podcasts, it's supposed to be like that. It's like just general chat, and it's been fantastic having every single one of you on. So thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Love you so much, guys.
Bye.
Bye. guys.
Bye.
There we go. I just wanted to end that call. They might still be in it, but guys, you just haven't followed every single one of these streamers that are in the podcast today. Extra Mark Podcast. Even if you may not have their other socials, go and check out the Twitch channels, everybody, because like, why not? Why the hell not? Like, go and check out the new channels that you've probably never seen before, or maybe you have. Maybe you've been in there. Maybe you're from those streams. But it's always good to go and make new friends, and you see new communities and see new games that you might not have actually heard of, played yet, or maybe you're thinking about playing it. So yeah, go over, give them all a follow. Why the hell not? And they spent their time to come on the podcast today, and it was really good fun. Actually, to be honest, this is probably the most fluid podcast so far, probably because most of us had ADHD. It was just like literally from one topic to the other, but that's pretty much like at that point ADHD